excellent timing. Awesome
Walked
dimension.
Nidium.
Welcome to the stream. Just finished loading the game. Let me start this.
I'm sorry,
Right.
what was the answer?
Warped Nilium.
I don't have that.
Join.
These people don't have anything. Useless.
So, what do we get? I've always joined in a bit late on your Valheim streams. Thank you for joining anyway. Couldn't really get into it.
Ending's 10. Good.
Fair enough.
Ooh, Chinese are at it again.
But I'm here to
A
Exploration
high
Center.
altitude
So,
object has been shot down over Alaska.
let me turn these losers down.
Oh, they actually got one in. Did you notice? Because I was
That's not right.
really.
Also, I need to fix my audio. This is a little bit wrong.
The
Hang on. Properties.
The Americans had for 4 days a surveillance balloon over them, and they only decided it was worth shooting down once it was over the ocean and wasn't coming back again.
Basically, yeah.
He's like, you've shot it down at the point where it genuinely makes zero
No
difference.
difference, yeah.
That's really
They've already
excellent.
captured and transmitted everything. You know, what's
Yep.
the point?
Yeah.
Which means Discord is not using the right
Principle
thing.
of the matter.
Well, it is so if they didn't do anything, it's exactly that. It is a principle that they would have let that happen and not reacted, which then sets precedent for
Yeah.
And
future.
it's also the shooting it down when there's no risk of it landing on someone.
That one. That one.
I don't think that was
mean,
really
in the middle of
I fixed it.
Iowa,
Right.
where it's just
so now I can
fields
turn these
for-
guys down.
as far as the eye can see.
Cool. So is it loaded yet? I don't know.
So this
The whole Vault Hunters thing is about
Yes.
Thank you.
they've
It's
made
terrible.
modded Minecraft a progression.
Screw you.
And they've centered it around this concept of vaults, and the vaults are these dungeon things that you go into, and they're procedurally generated, and they have purposes. Yeah, I'm just chatting to stream because someone on stream has asked what Vault Hunters is all about, and I'm waiting for it to load, and it's taking its sweet time, so we'll get there.
How do I kick?
So yeah,
Get out of it.
thanks for joining. I'm sure you'll see what it's about because we're about to run a vault if thing ever actually loads. There we go. It's loaded.
Okay, worth knowing, guys. You can't drop things with a magnet, but you can pass them.
Pass them.
Yes, I have a magnet on and just gave Tristan some stuff.
Yeah, Mike has.
Gave?
Look, tag.
Like you right clicked on Tristan with the thing and it switched over?
Ah, what?
No,
I don't-
he threw it when he was close enough.
No, so
I
it's-
picked it up instead of.
I'm just going to throw everything away.
Well, you didn't say where to put it.
Let me turn these
You see
guys
these
back.
little chest nooks and crannies that I've put in?
No.
Also, posture check, fair enough. Right, so I'm just going to tidy my
Okay.
inventory. A big part of this chat is to have room in your inventory.
Okay, I put it in the
Nice.
nook and cranny.
And can it or
You've put it in somewhere else that's irritating, haven't you?
I've got so many shulker boxes now.
That silence tells me everything.
Inventory space is important here.
I'm just going to get some black wool.
Ah!
Because
Fail.
under
No!
those chests I have the right sort of wool. Otherwise I will be upset with myself.
There will be a
There's
short
a
intermission.
Square of carpet missing as well, and that actually wasn't me.
Oh, that was where this chest
Cool.
was.
So,
Oh, okay, right.
I
There'll be
moved the
a
chest.
brief period of
and-
time while my computer catches up. Ah, Creeper! I've seen you this time, you little jerk.
How
Yesterday,
many
it
patches
just
will need to be replaced?
blew a hole in the build that I just did. I got
What
it this
colour?
time.
White.
2 white.
So, all wine.
Hey, my banner's got used.
Case. Your banner's got used.
Yeah, I put banners on the early vault, like way back when, or the portal.
Oh, I just put them there because I didn't want to kidnap them.
No, they're there for
Okay,
decoration.
this
You can
goes
use
in
them
here.
however you like.
This goes in here. You need to bring plenty of food. I haven't got any food. Let's
Oh,
make
yeah, same.
some...
All health.
Maybe I've got some Birk Bedurdo. I've got loads of Birk Bedurdo, so that's fine.
Oh.
So I take
Maybe those are very
unobtainium
good.
because it's very visible, and you can make more of it, which is really helpful. Everyone else complains about unobtainium existing, and I'm like, this is the best thing in the world, so agree to disagree, I guess. I only need this pick, I need this, I need this, I need this.
It
need these
depends
two.
how much you value your time, because unobtainium can be quite expensive if you value your time quite highly.
It doesn't take long to go from half a stack to a full stack, and I rarely need more than a full stack in the vault.
So, I mean, this is kind of a conversation to have with Lawrence on a semi-regular basis on the Factorio streams, where he goes, this is free. All it takes is ages to do.
Accept the invite.
So it's not free.
Well, I'm going. Yeah, exactly. It depends how much you value your time. What's the cost of time?
Unobtainium is
that's
a
normally
good
the point
idea,
he's
though.
making as well.
Unobtainium could be automated at some point so that it's actually infinite. Don't forget.
Can you automate the crafting like that?
You would need a mod that
not
has
yet.
automated crafting, but
Yeah, so if you have
that's
create
why it's eventually.
or
I want this.
other
Pops
things.
to shell.
I was right. You've brought one chest and put it in the portal. So I guess we're not going vault today.
What is the recipe for an unobtainium block? I thought it was 9x9, but it's clearly not.
It's 4x4.
No, it's
Sorry, it's
2x4.
3x3, I should say.
It's
2 by 2.
Ah, there you go, 2x2.
Hurrah. Which is why it's good in the vault, because you can make more on the fly.
Well, I think the part that kind of was appealing to me, Al, was that it's bright pink.
Yeah.
I
can
used
really,
to
really
use
see it when you go in.
dirt for marking, but actually, I say in some vaults you just don't see the dirt,
Can't see
whereas
it.
a bright
This
pink
shows up
block
all
is
over
actually
the
quite
place.
helpful.
And there's some
Yeah,
pretty
yeah, yeah.
cool, pretty cool missing textures underneath my base as a result.
Thought has suddenly struck me about the decoration of this place, which is looking rather cool if I may be so bold.
Yeah, who did you hire to
okay.
get this done?
One lightning bolt, and it's all gone.
Can you just spray
Hang
it?
on, I think I've got a flint and steel here.
Is this
I'll
not
grab a
EU
second.
regulated?
Lightning bolt, not.
This is EU regulated. Yep. This is, I think, actually genuinely compliant with EU flooring regulations.
So it's
Oh
non-flammable.
gosh.
No, so
Yeah,
it's
you've got
highly
to have
flammable.
1 meter of width, don't you? This is plenty.
Yeah, that's the only regulation. EU regulations don't specify that the floor should not kill you. It says the wall shouldn't kill you, but not the floor.
So chat is here on tenterhooks to see what a vault's all about. So let's go.
Are we all here?
Yep.
I should
I
explain
assume we're
also.
gonna discuss
Oh, I've still got one
something
unspent
about-
skill point. What shall I do with it?
Hang on, I need a wee. Be right back.
Okay, bye.
Okay, have we all got... I'm just going to... Now, children, have we all got arrows if you're going to use such things?
I've got an
I don't have
infinity bow.
arrows,
If you don't need them, that's fine.
We're doing the buddy system.
He's in a party with me, so I can't shoot him.
You can shoot him.
You've got pickaxe, regular axe, marking blocks.
do we want vault pickaxes, people?
I've got vault
Well,
pickaxe.
I don't
Tristan,
have a
good
vault
shout.
pickaxe,
I've
that's a
actually
good
brought
point.
my netherite pickaxe. You can come
I
and
totally
use.
forgot about that.
can use my
What's...
thing.
Remind me of the recipe, Tristan. I need to go get that.
You need the tool station.
I'll tell you in a moment. But the tool.
Oh, that's
have
why
a
I'm not
tool
flying. I
station.
took my bloody lighter off.
You can use my tool station if you want. It's got the gubbins in it. It's just
9
in bronze.
chromatic ingots, 2 driftwood, and 8 bulk bronze.
We'll get to it also, minimity. Sorry. Tristan has reminded us that there has been a change where we need to use this and not this, otherwise we can't break the spawners. There you go, you see.
I do apologise, chat.
Meanwhile, let's talk about these
It's like acting with glasses.
skills. So every level you get a skill point to spend in a skill. I have one unspent skill point, and I don't know what to do with it. I could do a better dash, which might be good.
Save it.
I could save it. I'm tempted to save up for speed or strength.
I'm going in.
I wouldn't do that. 'Cause the timer starts for the rest of us.
Sounds like a you problem.
I could spend it on.
Also,
dash.
you can't break spawners.
Spend it
Yeah,
on
exactly.
heal.
It's
Not
the point of
anymore.
us getting these pickaxes.
Believe it or not, I also didn't actually used to break the spawners. I used to just kill everything, loot the chests, and walk away. Which reminds me, I want to bind
I
a
don't believe
key.
you.
There's a Lord GTFO.
Oh, finally, you want to bind a key. Even though we
Right, sorry,
suggested it.
Tristan, the recipe, it was 9 chromatic ingot.
I'm gonna
And
upgrade dash.
8
Whee!
vault bronze.
8 volt bronze. Oh,
and
is that different from regular bronze?
Like
that
money.
is the bronze you're thinking of.
Right, okay. Where do I have bronze? I'm not sure I have enough bronze for this.
You will.
Can't find it. Where's bronze? Silver, uranite.
I should have just made everyone one with my resources. No, we
I
would've
don't-
done that.
Have you
Just
enchanted it, Al?
I think I have
Got
bronze.
silk touch and efficiency. I think it's
You
because I
do
ran
have
it.
bronze, Pete.
Where? Oh, the coins. Sorry, I'm with you. I was looking for an ingot.
Ah,
Right,
save
sorry.
money.
8 volt bronze. Yeah. What else?
Okay.
And an amount of what's name? Al, how much driftwood is it?
It is 2 driftwood, 9 ingots, and 8 bronze. That's true for all of them.
Also, people will need about 30 levels to put all the enchants on it.
Oh, Christ, I've got 4.
So
we're not
meanwhile,
going to do a vault today, chat.
Well, I decided that we don't do the pickaxes now.
I've got one, so I can do the break-in.
I've
Tristan, can
almost
you do
got
the
one.
break-in? The levels is going to be the hard bit, really.
Yeah. I say you don't need to tell us that, like, with enough time for us to then accumulate those levels.
You could have been doing it
Yeah,
while you were
that-
messing
I
around.
just realised.
In that
That's
case, I'm going to
what
go
I
into
said.
options and video settings and shaders and go shaders enabled and go apply.
Which is the where do we make these things? It was a workbench.
Bear back.
Tool station.
So Vault
Tool station,
Hunters
right
is a
there.
collection of mods, but the central one is Vault Hunters itself, which is that's so much better. It's the mod
Tool
that
station.
produces this vault, for example. It's the mod that changes all the other mods as recipes to make the progression, I guess, work. It's the mod that locks all the other mods out of your ability to use them until you've done certain things. There's actually a huge amount of stuff in just the Vault Hunters mod itself, which is amazing. Like, you could have just the Vault Hunters mod as a thing to do without any of the other changes that it makes to the rest of the mods, or without any other mods, I guess. But with the other mods, like the spending of knowledge points, like it says up there, for example, it's a big change. It's like a big part of it. Where is Tool Station?
Al has one. I have one.
That doesn't help me. Where is Tool Station?
Oh, is that you there? No, that's Tristan.
I don't know
Follow
through your
me.
place.
Tonight on Bot Hunters, we are typing in chat for some reason. Oh,
It's because you were
I was
talking a lot, Al. We didn't want to talk over you.
That seems fair. I
Oh,
appreciate
yeah.
that, thank you. Hope it answers your question,
Yeah.
by the way, or some anonymity.
Ah, thank you.
It is a collection. Let's have a look while the guys are doing stuff. So, here's all the mods that you can unlock. So we're talking, I've got 3 unspent knowledge points, and these cost money, right? So if I click on, for example, because we're thinking of getting draws, right? If I buy this, it costs me 3 points. It costs me 3 points because we're all in a group. So everyone will get draws unlocked if I did that. But then the price of all these other ones, would that go up? Does it tell you?
So that's the thing in brackets. So for draws in particular, it wouldn't.
150%.
No, the +0 at the top of storage.
Oh, that's how much each one of those, or if I click on one, does it change? Oh, I see.
yeah. So,
right. So
if
these
you
ones
go to
change.
big
Gotcha.
mods, for example.
Right. So
What?
big mods are the ones that we're currently debating on how to work with. But when it comes to draws, for example, if I were to buy draws for 3 research, it would not increase the price of the other storage ones. Same for QOL, maybe? Torchmaster doesn't even do anything. Look at that. So these all cost 3, but you know they don't change this at all. Where is our looting? So looting, if we were to buy pouches, all the other looting mods would go up by 2 points. And double pouches requires pouches, so that'll be 5. And then belts requires double pouches, so that'll be 7, I'm guessing. Backpacks and big, so these all go up like this. And then junk management is what now? Junk controller.
Basically,
Nice.
junk management is the question mark.
And
I think everyone who's doing anything is.
Are you ready to go in the vault, Al?
I've been ready for a while. That was me chatting to chat. So, eyes on the prize, chat. When we get into this vault, it's going to be one of...
Again.
How many archetypes are there? 3, 4? So there's 3 or 4 different types of vault. We'll see what we get.
Monoliths. 3 monoliths.
Monoliths. So vaults have a goal,
Are
but you
those
can
the
also
good ones or the
die.
bad ones?
It was frail. We're all going to
Oh,
take
frail.
quite a lot of damage. Mike, why did you
Mike.
roll a bad one? Oh, and it's not my favourite archetype either. Like,
East
not
to
my
west.
favourite theme either. So we have to remember our way out. That's what this unobtainium's for. I've been putting it in the ceiling as well. There we go. Chat is there to help us remember.
I like
The
the
goal
way
is
that
to-
Pete. I like the way that Pete has changed our system. Our
Right,
careful
it's
conditioning
POI.
system. I'm going down.
I'll go north.
Yeah, I can break spawners
I've
again.
already gone south.
But the majority of the point is to loot. Because it's very
Ooh,
unlikely that we'll win.
POI.
There's only 3 monoliths. It's probably worth doing those.
We tried that the other day, and actually we managed it, didn't we, Tristan? It was a 3-er.
I soloed 3 monoliths in my last vault, so you got no excuse.
Well, I was whinging to Tristan. Was this on Tuesday? But I haven't seen
I don't remember.
a single monolith for about
Not looking hard
12
enough.
volts. It was ridiculous. I say 12.
So I
Probably a
helped
bit of
him
an exaggeration.
a bunch of numbers.
The question that I have received is...
Oh, TNT room.
Do it. Are the
I
knowledge
don't know
points
what
individual
to do.
or
What do I
ordinary?
do here?
Run away,
Survive.
Don't hit the TNT. So the knowledge
Hit the
points...
TNT. Hit the TNT.
The knowledge points are crafted, so they come from loot. And we have individual ones, but the thing that we unlock from them, i.e. the mod, is unlocked for all of us because we are currently in a group that does that. Uh-oh. That was a mob trap chest. Here they are. We can, in theory, leave the group and jiggle around with the, the values of these
There's
things.
a lot of good loot in here.
There's a man on a chicken flying down towards me like it's on a chocobo or something. No, a cuckoo. That's what they're called in Zelda, isn't it?
Pete's down here with me. That makes sense. I was like, why have a load of mobs suddenly attack me out of nowhere?
Because
What?
Pete sicked him on you? Is that what happened?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Are you in the TNT room with me?
Oh, maybe it's not Pete.
Oh, everyone's still down here.
It's Al.
You've got the
I'm,
mobs.
I'm
because-
still losing this TNT room.
So yeah, I misread the name.
You got the mobs because I hit a trap chest.
Yeah.
So it's your own fault, really.
Oh, there's pressure plates that might set it off. I just realised that.
There are
That's
pressure
not
plates
something
everywhere,
sensitive.
but I've never actually stood on one that hurt.
Hmm.
There was mobs coming out of the wall somewhere. Where was that?
So we're going east-west. Shall I go... Where's everyone gone? Talk to me.
I've gone south.
I will go north.
I went north.
I won't go north because Pete... Do you need some help, Pete? Are you right? We could probably
I'm
get a
just
lot
chilling
out
in
of
the
that
TNT
TNT
room for a
room,
bit.
actually. So is that the first room? No, it's not.
So you-
It's 2 rooms north is a TNT one.
Okay, so we've done down here between us, haven't we, Al?
Yeah, it seems alright.
Right, there's a lot of mobs. I'm going to head off.
Done.
Community Dunny. What? Oh, I see.
You don't know what a Danny is, like? You've never been
Which
to a
way have you
Danny?
guys gone?
I'm
first
going
of all,
north
have
to
you
help
guys
Pete.
gone?
See if we can get some more stuff out of this chest.
Tristan, which way did you go?
South.
In that case, I shall continue west.
Oh, Al, I think you're with me, aren't you?
Yeah,
Is
I've
that
come
you off
your
in
way.
the distance?
I'm right behind you.
Ooh, what's this? Chipped jewel. I have 2 of those.
Oh, nice. That means you can start improving your...
Pickaxe that you don't have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oops, wrong button. Ah!
Or you
Trap
can
chest.
save them up for...
Whoa! Chicken on a run. Zombie on a chicken. Ah! Crikey.
I'm tempted, with the loot I've got from this TNT room, I'm tempted to just say call it.
Yeah, just leave.
Yeah, because we've got a lot of loot here. Like, decent
I'm
stuff.
already at the point where I need to empty my stuff into my shopper box.
Yeah,
had a-
same. I forgot to
this
bring
is
a
one-
thing. I
yeah,
lost my
got-
pouch.
Do you want a spare one?
I'm very sad.
Oh, smooth. I got.
Ah,
I can hear a
enough.
load of. Oh, ore. That's nice. I heard a fizzle
Ah.
spawning go off. Creeper, which doesn't have 1 health. That was confusing.
Oh, you couldn't kill him one.
Ah! Explosions!
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Someone set the TNT room off.
Sorry.
Sounds like it was Al.
I'll
Well,
say it wasn't me.
I'm not quite
I've
sure
gone north,
how.
by the way, Al. I'm out there now.
I'm really struggling to hit anything. I might have it lagged properly. Get out of it. I'm not sure what TNT went off, actually, because...
Don't know. I say I'm not there anymore.
Ah! Don't stop.
But yeah, I got some decent loot out of that. Quite happy.
Stop lagging.
Right, Al, the room north of that is the extreme north.
That's it. We're only 3 rooms to the north. I've noticed that some
Oh,
vaults
it's
could
also
be
the
diamond
extreme
shaped.
west.
It's not completely accurate because it's diamond shape type of thing.
Yeah,
Okay. How do you know that?
because that's how it works.
Extrapolation.
Okay.
I've also
Also,
seen
we've got a
the...
vault map.
I saw a vault map, like, from the builder. They have a thing where they design vaults, and the default shape is diamond shape.
Ah.
It's not always.
I thought it was like a grid.
Yeah, no, not
Was
quite.
the default.
So it varies between them.
Right.
Village room.
Is all. Oh.
Pete said downstairs in the village room was completely fine and totally safe.
Pete can say
If
where
you're
he likes.
sensible.
He says a
The
lot.
thing
of
is,
things.
there's no point because you don't have the thing to activate that.
Yeah, but you said it was nice anyway.
Yeah, I got a lot of experience out of it, just killing mobs.
Oh, okay. I don't care then.
There were lots of living chests as well. I probably looted about
No more chests? Okay.
20 living chests from that.
Yeah, I've
Emoji.
almost entirely been getting ores. Ore POIs, so for me, all my experience is going to come from mining ores, which isn't a huge amount, if I remember right.
Don't know.
I don't know. But I think it should be relatively balanced.
Everybody, you are welcome.
Why? What's
What?
happened? You found one. Well done.
Oh, right.
Don't brag. It's
Oh, what? I can't get out of this room.
unbecoming.
East, north, and west is all blocked off. Like it's on the top of the diamond.
Would seem logical.
I still haven't come up with an algorithm for how to mark the entrances to find the quickest way home.
Oh yeah, I forgot to be doing that. Oops.
Marking ways you come in. What?
Tactics, what?
We just unlock vault
What is this?
compass.
Oh my gosh. How many mobs? Leave me alone.
5.
Oh, I like them.
Creeper. What do I like?
So I killed 3. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mobs that spawned.
The massive spawner groups.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, the
that's
ones
ridiculous.
that basically own me every single time. I'm thinking, oh, there's only a few mobs, and all of a sudden I'm completely overwhelmed.
It's mad. And it wasn't a fizzle either, so I'm not going back there.
By the way, us and Nimity, we're in a situation where if one of us dies, we all die. But also, we don't lose anything. We get reset back to before we came in. Because of this beginner's grace magic, which is nice.
And Mike's with us, so just want to throw that out there.
We all die
Fairness.
because of that benefit, because otherwise it'd be OP.
Yeah.
In fairness, at this point in time, I am not the one who's died or caused a squad wipe the most often. Like,
Yeah,
quite a
but
long
it's
way,
more
actually.
like a
I'm
failure to
not
be
sure
in squads,
who
right?
has, to be fair.
Me.
Oh,
It
okay.
is, yeah.
Fine.
Especially from
Now, to be
Tuesday.
fair, yeah, it's, you guys haven't been in all of those.
Don't care about ores.
What? Oh, did I just do that
although
wrong
given
again?
the way it works,
I'm
the
an
squad
idiot.
wipe happens
Get out of it.
regardless of how many people are in with you.
Yeah.
Why's my magnet not working? My magnet is working. I did it again. I put everything out of my shulker box and into my inventory because I'm so used to opening a thing and then emptying it into my inventory. So I'm trying to empty my inventory and failing miserably because I'm back.
How the heck did I manage to put a shulker box down in an orientation where I couldn't actually open it? That's ridiculous.
Right, you're the expert
I
of
did-
vanilla stuff, so you should be able to do anything.
Yeah, I know.
What's this?
It's
Bounty pearl.
Poor effort is what it is, Mike.
Yeah, exactly.
Just don't come to me with your problems because I'm not here to solve them.
Like my understanding is you have to be at a very specific angle and you've got to click in one of about 3 pixels to make that happen. So I'm genuinely quite impressed that it happened.
Maybe you just put down that
We
with
went
your
from
shulker
east to
box.
west, didn't we?
Law of large numbers.
Yes, I put it in chat.
I'm lost, so I'm hoping when it gets towards time, I'm going to find somebody.
Do you want to
Hello,
ping?
Lost.
Just
I'm
see
Mike.
if anyone can
Ah! I nearly killed us all being MLG
How'd you
in
ping?
it.
Ping.
see. V.
Thank you.
Pete, you went east
I
after
assume no one
the...
saw that.
I've pinged as well, just so that you can
I've pinged.
potentially.
Yeah, I don't see anyone. This is going to go well.
So I think I found...
Pick a direction. Run all
Sorry
the
in
way,
advance,
zigzag,
guys.
Zigzagging that. No, we'll just leave and abandon you. It's fine.
Yep,
That's
sounds
true.
good to me.
It's quite hard to
I'm
see how
heading
far...
south. Direction I picked was south.
I'm
Also,
going
you're all pulling
further
behind
north.
these monoliths.
Yeah.
Get finding, guys. Come on.
Yeah, but we're ahead of you on not being lost.
That's fair.
How do I know if you've been here? You haven't been here because that fizzled.
What is this? Oh, I have a thingamabob. Oh, I can't get over it. Oh, I can get over there.
You got a
So use
thing
my
involved,
smart.
haven't you? All right, say.
I like how these
Oh,
dudes
like
just got...
crystally things.
they got stuck behind
Oh,
a...
pylon.
Pylon. Yeah, pylon. That's it.
Pylon.
I don't know what they're called.
I think they are. Pylon rings a bell.
Yeah, pylon's right. I like how these vault fighters just got stuck behind a candle and stared at me. And I smacked them and they died.
I had one where I went, dropped down into an ore hole thing, mining it out, then looked up and there was a vault dweller just staring at me.
Yeah, they're quite polite when it comes
Refills your
to.
mana. That was rubbish.
They're quite polite when it comes to sort of waiting for you to finish.
Was that a fizzle?
Oh, come on,
May as well mine your if it was a fizzle.
look this way.
That's fine.
Do we need Vault Stone, or are we okay?
Probably.
I've just been grabbing it because it's there.
I grab it when I'm mining out ore patches.
Oh, you have vein miner, so it's easy.
Yeah. I
think
wouldn't,
the only one
I
that's
wouldn't
good
focus
item
it
seems to be-
without vein miner,
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
but if you grab some, there's
I've
no
got
point.
I've got a couple just because it was there. But I'm not going to mine it all because I haven't got time for that. I need to
No,
find
think
somebody,
I
or just
can,
needs to
so-
find me.
No, I want that. thank
Oh,
you.
I can't go west, so this could be the vault room.
Try
Let-
zigzagging.
I was going to say I'm going to
West.
go in a circle and see if it is a vault room.
I'm gonna ping.
Oh, Pete, I found the monolith that you found. Which direction did you
Oh,
go
that was
from that?
forever ago. That was 3 north of the vault room.
I
if I recall.
found a puzzle room.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
So I think
Do
it's
you
a
know what to
puzzle
do in it?
room. No,
I was
it's
gonna say, do you know
got-
what the puzzle
It's
is?
a puzzle, it's Mike.
It's got
Go
lime glass between me and it. Do I
Yeah, you
break
can
the
break
glass
that.
together?
Oh, Tristan, I think I found your village.
Oh,
not
my
his
God,
doing.
it's to get to me. Ooh, lime concrete. Nice. So what do I do in this puzzle room?
Break the
Work it out.
question mark ones with a pickaxe.
All of the question mark ones.
All the ones you can sensibly. You're not going to do the ceiling ones, and you're probably not going to do the really high ones on the wall.
Okay, so I'm literally dropping in here with a bucket of water.
Yeah.
Bucket of water.
Okay, blue puzzle concrete. What?
Yeah, you'll either break that with a pickaxe, and you will either get a block,
Yep.
or you'll do not place that, or you'll get chest contents.
Okay.
You want as many of the blocks as you can.
Okay, I've got
Jeez.
four so
These are
far.
things you will want to
That's a
bring
good
into the
question.
vault with you
I have
in future.
I've been asked if the vaults are bigger if more players join.
I
Don't
do not
think so.
believe so. No.
Then when you
Consensus
go
is
to the
no.
middle, there will be a glass floor with some of those blocks underneath it. You need to put the same blocks above it, so matching them 1 to 1 if you got enough, and then press the button. If
Hey,
you
I
don't
found
have
the start.
enough, don't press any. Don't place any.
Hooray.
Okay, I heard all the words there, but I'm afraid I wasn't paying attention
Yeah.
to all of it.
Mine out stuff first.
Right, so that's north, so I'm not going to go...
If only people
then
marked
more
where
fun
they'd been
ways.
so that we could tell if I needed
have
to
been-
loot the room
I
or not.
have been marking where I've been.
Yeah, I just did that when I went to a couple of chests
Oh.
and they were just all, like, full of crap. So, someone's clearly looted this already.
It says +1 speed and no one's taken it, so it's mine. And also it means no one's
I
been.
went north and east.
I had one of those ambush things.
They're annoying, aren't they?
Yeah, that is a lot of mobs.
Do you
Yeah.
mega spawners?
Yeah.
Ooh, there's an altar here.
That's my. Oh, I nearly left my shulker box because it wasn't in the right place. Very rude.
I've got
Do you want altar? Health points, yeah, you can have hearts.
So how are you doing, Mike?
I've got 7 blocks so far.
Right, you guys, me and Peter neck and neck on monoliths, so get yourselves sorted out. Will you?
Sort yourselves out, guys. Right, my inventory... Oh, I'll say it's full, but I've got a lot of crap I can drop.
I do too, but I'm
Going
not
round the back of
dropping
the
it.
portal. So, what was your answer, Mike?
I've got 7 of the things. 6 blue, 1 yellow.
Brown.
So, you,
7 blue, 1 yellow.
and have you broken all of the ones that you can sensibly reach?
I've got like 5 more I can get to.
Oh, what the
Yeah,
hell?
I'd go
Oh.
for them.
I can't mine through unobtainium. What a stupid
What?
block.
Really? Don't put it
Oh,
down.
I found the monolith as well, and I can't get down. That's really annoying.
Where are
Do you
you?
have a bucket of water
No.
to place down on the floor so that you can? Oh, okay.
Where are you, Pete?
It's like one of the main things.
It's alright. I can stare down. I've got some dirt. I'll stare down. Don't worry.
Loser.
Actually, I'm just gonna go down there and just gonna jump off so I can heal. Right. I'm gonna get this monolith, then we can head off. Oh gosh, I can't get down there either. To answer your question, Tristan, from the vault room, go north, then east, and I'm there. Ah, there's a way down. Cool. Get this, turn around, run away.
Did you ping?
There we go. Not at the moment. I'm being chased. Stand by.
That's what I can sensibly reach, I think.
Nice.
Yep. Ooh, okay. So I think then.
I didn't see the ping. Oh, maybe I did.
Yep. So I've got all the ones I can sensibly get. Now where do I go? Oh, into the middle.
Go to the middle island thing.
That wasn't a mega chest. That was rubbish.
Right, I'm going to start making my way back to the entrance because my inventory's full and I've carried you all, getting the monoliths.
Excuse me?
Yeah, carried you all back out.
Ah.
Only half carried.
I pulled my weight.
I made my way to the middle bit.
I came looking for you.
So
I didn't find you,
with the
but
blocks you have, do you have enough to duplicate what's the pattern that's there?
No.
Okay.
Wait,
Don't place
not
any.
of the same colour.
Yeah, you have to match the colours.
Yeah, no.
what other
no.
sort of pattern is there? that's the predominant part of the pattern. Then. Is the colours.
So you can't complete it, so there's no point wasting any blocks on it.
Okay. In that case, I shall vacate the room.
Yes, and probably head back to the.
That was a pretty good
I
ball.
was going to say, we've got 7 minutes, but it's probably worth calling it.
Yeah,
If you greed now, you die.
Not get greedy.
Yep.
we've completed it.
Oh crap!
We've completed it.
alright.
We've got a lot of decent loot.
Oh,
Yeah,
come on.
yeah. Like, out.
I got my first gem. So did
Okay,
Pete.
nicely done.
From
Was
the
that from the
same
TNT room as well?
I think so. Yeah. It was full of gilded chests.
Do I want? You know what? I am going to greed.
Oh, I found a door. One of those
Acacia logs are quite
treasure
nice.
doors.
Oh, well done. I'm
Gorgonite
finding those
treasure
all the
door.
time.
Don't have a key for it, but
No, really.
I'm concerned about what Mike was saying.
So I know I'll listen to it. It's fine.
what was Mike saying?
Stuff about greeding.
Oh dear.
You didn't hear what I said immediately after that, did you?
No.
These acacia logs are very nice.
Ah.
Wasn't the Gorgonite treasure door was right next to a series of chests that had already been looted, so someone ran right past it.
Well, what else are you going
I've
to do?
seen, if you're
Observe it.
near where I went, I've seen at least one door.
Yeah, it was right by the portal room, the first room after the portal.
I like the way
Alright.
that Al and I have both put markers like next to each other. I know that I put mine first.
Well, if you made them out of an obvious material, like bright purple.
Like moss.
No, literally not like moss. That is a very, very non-obvious block.
No, in this vault, it's pretty obvious.
Not to me, because I'm not looking for it, because it's not what I want.
Ah. That's right. I don't notice the unobtainium because I'm not looking for it because it's not what I want. Haha! We have a standoff.
But I wasn't asking you to. What's all this? There's just... do I
when
have
I
to
run.
dig out these crappy chests?
5 minutes, guys.
We're going on stage.
I know that this is like the most sort of expensive possible way of getting hold of acacia logs, but you know we're here. There's time.
I cannot believe how long these unobtainium takes to mine. That's ridiculous. I'm not going to bring this again.
But you'll have a good pickaxe.
Why with the spruce dog?
Doesn't take me very long.
It moved into my inventory, so someone obviously dumped it. Yes, you're allowed in now.
Hang on.
And who are we missing? Is it just Al?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Through
on
the
my way.
door,
I'm like,
please.
Through the door.
I'm like
No, never.
I'm 2 rooms away. It's fine. I want to see what
No,
was in that
give me that
room,
back.
It was rubbish. Boing, 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 boing. Are we there yet?
Waiting on you, Al.
Said I was 2. Oh,
4 minutes.
what the heck? I'm following my things. Has someone been breaking them? Maybe these are Pete's. Those are Pete.
I can't.
Pete, is that yours?
Is what mine?
Unobtainium. Oh no.
There's the one with a point, then you're right by the portal.
Oh. See, I've been doing it whereby. Hi.
Yeah.
I've been counting the number of rooms left to the portal by the number of blocks there are on the ceiling.
There you go, us.
And I saw 3 blocks on the ceiling. I'm like, I'm miles away.
Congrats, whoever that was.
Hooray, it wasn't me.
Congratulations.
That was a
I
pretty good
looted
one.
4 chests.
I took 91 damage. I blame Pete.
How did I get the second worst XP when I did most of the thing to complete it? Hacks.
Probably irrelevant.
Because you spent time doing the stuff to complete it.
Do you not get the XP for doing the monolith?
I have no idea. I don't. It doesn't list it anywhere, as far as I'm aware.
Oh, I think you might have picked up my thing, Mike. My chest, quest completion chest thingamabob.
Oh,
I'm
excuse me.
not convinced I did.
Because my inventory was full, so I couldn't pick it up.
It's got to be somewhere.
Oh,
I've only got one.
I'm pretty sure Mike's got it. He was stood next to me when I dropped it.
Oh, I do, yes. Here you
Thank you.
are. Hang on.
So we were using this chest to just dump everything.
Yeah.
Not this.
Take your magnet off. Don't
Behind
dump
you.
in the
Thank you.
chip
There is.
jewels or vault god what's names or stuff like that,
Blessings.
or your pickaxe or stuff like that.
Don't drop
So,
in
chip
stuff
jewels, I've got
that
2
you
of
should-
these.
I suggest
Soul
you check
shards?
those puzzle things. Mike.
Okay. Right.
Direct soul shards, just.
Now, bear with. I'm just doing a bit of inventory sorting.
Yeah, that's going to be a bit of a faff, innit? Well, I'll put these in. I'm putting all my junk
It's
in.
more I'm
Uh,
putting the things which are, we don't care, vanilla, in a shulker box off to the side.
Me too.
Yeah.
But I need more room than this to do that. Oh, no, you stay.
Pete,
Is netherite scrap something that we are putting in the combined chest?
probably don't really need to anymore.
Oh, well, I did. So, no.
And vaultstone?
Vaultstone, no.
Okay.
Chromatic iron.
In that case, yeah, I haven't actually got that much stuff. Oh, chromatic iron, is that going in the thing as well?
Nugs.
And diamond nuggets is the other one.
Chromatic I sort of don't care about so much.
Okay, diamond nuggets.
Yeah, probably. We do need diamonds here and there.
So is that going in the vault loot chest or not?
So what was that?
Diamond
Diamond
nugs.
nuggets.
I've been putting them in.
Yeah.
I don't think we need dirt in there,
Yes.
do we? Now let's put this emerald in instead. No, let's put these vault nuggets in. There we go.
So that's a thing. If we're
Cool.
saying, oh, fine.
Right, I think that's it from my stuff.
I'm just going to take the chromatic iron stuff out because we don't care. Sort. Who's
I
the
will let-
chromatic iron pick?
Oh, that's mine.
Ah.
Sorry.
Hey.
I thought I put it in the other chest.
I was quite happy to
Put
divvy
your
that up
lighter
between
in
us.
this one as well.
Yeah, it's a bit.
No,
laggy.
I put those in this one. I think Mike's taken everything out of this one and put it in the other one because it's Mike.
It's my CPU.
Why would I do that?
Completely getting blamed for that, Mike.
Seems
For
okay
absolutely no
now.
reason at all.
I mean, it is exactly the
It's
sort of
probably
thing
also
I
my
get.
internet actually. I've currently got 3 kilobits a second. I need to move house again so I can stream. Is it a 16 of bronze each?
One of each of the 16s.
This is the fun bit where we share our stuff. 1 Benny.
Yep. I think one. Who else got a Tenos blessing?
Oh, I got a blessing.
I got Valara blessing.
Is that the XP one? Do you remember? I didn't notice.
What?
Yeah, Tenos is the XP. one.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, so you grab that back out.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. I see. Guess all this is going down here. So I'm going to-
Someone's missing stuff. Yeah, and someone hasn't taken. Yeah, there we go.
11 of those. Solo vaults are a lot easier because you don't have to do this at the end.
I mean, strictly speaking, we don't have to do this. We just choose to.
That's true.
Because we are nice people.
True.
Are we? I mean, we are.
Well,
I'm nice people.
Right. The copper and the amethyst shard at the top there, does anyone care?
No.
Where did that go? It didn't. Someone else took it. I see. That was confusing. I'm having that one then.
what are the catalyst fragments used for? I have loads of those.
Catalysts.
Making catalysts, which are modifiers for
Right.
crystals. No, don't take them. Put them back, please.
Yeah, you can force a crystal
What
to
does
have
that, please?
certain things on it. I'm surprised with Frail, I got a lot less damage on my stuff. As little damage on my stuff as I did. 16. That's a nice number. Is that 7 correct?
Yes.
I looked away for a split second. Kiwi. No worries. 9 more. Nice. Hey, give me that. There we go. We could probably start. So I think the idea of the new tool system is that you're supposed to fill your inventory with tools, basically. Like it's a bit of a balance mechanic. Because currently you end up with, well, it's not that you end up with.
I'm going to sort this again because it's starting to get a bit
Hang on, no, because there's stuff on the bottom right.
stuff on the bottom row that someone's not
Because
taking.
Pete ran away.
Yeah, my inventory's full.
How?
Well, you know how it has a finite number of spaces?
Yeah, but mine's not full.
When you fill those up, it gets full.
We've taken the same amount of stuff, and yet mine's not full.
You lost me there. You have to walk through that logic again with.
I've lost my pouch somewhere,
Please define
which is
finite.
I
probably
assume by
half
pouch
the
you
issue.
mean bundle.
Yes, I do. So if anyone sees one lying around,
I mean, in fairness, when I found a shulker box full of eggs in my base, everyone denied all knowledge for days.
Who did do that?
In the end, Ali, it turned out to be you.
Me?
Yep. Well, in fairness, you're the only one who wandered around a couple of days later. Went, I've lost a shulker box. Has anyone seen it?
But I found it on stream, on my video.
self-incriminating.
I discovered
fair
where
enough.
it was.
I mean, I'm still like +1 shulker box, so I'm not complaining. Yeah. Oh, and plus like 32 eggs.
Oh no, I did. I
Maybe
did.
a few more.
I lost one the other day, but I found it the same day. I think it was where I left it. Believe it or not. Bottle O enchanting.
Turn pirate on in the settings, in the language settings. That's always good fun.
Is that an option?
Yeah.
Got shaders to play with as well. Huh?
Yeah, I need to get a decent shaders pack and install them.
This one is fine.
This one's lovely. Yeah, so I stuck some screenshots on the
So
Discord.
yeah, they are quite nice. What I've done in the past is grabbed Optifine and then some of the Optifine high resolution shaders,
Mhm.
like with ray tracing and so on. So you get really, really cool effects, but it is a little bit laggy.
So this comes
Well,
with not
build something,
Optifine, but
then-
something else.
Then turn the
Done.
Is that
Done.
all of it?
Oh, except I missed putting this in because it was on my hotbar.
Okay.
The Vault Essence.
Is that it?
Okay.
So no one else. Oh no, someone else did find some gold essence. So we should all have a mystery box and a
And a monolith plate.
booster pack and that.
Someone
Yeah,
to sleep quickly.
Ali's doing
Oops.
that.
I punched twice because I thought I failed to punch once. Ta-da! So let's put this back on here. Boop. What's going on with the... Oh, right. The shaders are confused. What happened to sleeping through the night? Why is it still night?
Did you go to sleep through the night?
I just...
Well, I got 4 emeralds out of the.
I've got 6 diamonds.
Someone broke the bed, didn't they?
So why are people putting dirt peat into the nicely designed hole?
I don't know why people do that. Like,
Right. Relic pack. Nothing. Rubbish.
I've got a lemon.
You are a lemon.
lemon.
A
Pete,
lemon
you're running
drift.
away rather than opening.
Mystery box.
The,
Diamonds.
the monolith crate.
I have to go get it. It's in my base.
Oh,
Monolith crate. Da 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 da. Boom. Whoa. Diamonds. Vault plate. I didn't get any. I didn't get any loot. Didn't get any gear at all.
There it is.
Mike got some vault boots.
Coming back.
Scrappy. Knockback resist. Crit hit resistance. Axe.
Whee!
Any good?
Right.
cleave range.
Healing cloud.
Nice.
Yeah.
I got
It's got some good benefits on it.
nothing.
Oh, look at these god rays though. How cool is that? It's atmospheric, that's what it is. Oh. This.
Just
Right.
stream appears to be way behind now.
Pause it and unpause
You
it.
can
Is
do
there a
that in
cost to
Shopbox,
open
right?
vaults, and can you choose what type of vault to go to? Yes and yes, except no. What's a memory shard for? So
I've
I've
got
already.
2 moats.
So these are the vault crystals, and you create them on this thing, and this thing demands gumph from you when you put a dull one of these on there. It demands resources, and then you get a shiny one. At this stage, we can't decide what goes on them, but with those vault catalysts, you can. Where are they?
Everyone, Tristan got a cupcake. You need to mug him.
It's a cupcake, not a mug cake.
There you
Hey, here, vault. So catalyst fragments get turned into. How do you use them? I don't know what
On
recipes. Oop.
an anvil, I think. Oh no, you'd have to turn them into.
So you turn them into
catalysts.
these. Combine with the vault crystal to add modifiers. Infuse in the catalyst infusion table. So you create. So this creates a catalyst that does stuff. Maybe we can do that. How much did that cost? Chromatic steel. That's cheap. Chromatic steel's expensive, but I might have enough. I've got plenty. Shall I make one? Can I have this, please? Thank you.
Kind of annoyed I didn't get any vault gear out of that.
Well, it was a monolith crate. They don't give you such great stuff, unfortunately. We should have a stack of bronze over here. Let's do that.
Ooh,
So-
puddles. There's puddles in
Pete-
my base.
You want to be focusing on ornate
Pick
chests,
this up.
the red and sort of grey ones.
Well, this doesn't have healing on it.
If you're having choice as to what to go for.
I haven't lost any durability on my chromatic iron pick. Oh no, never mind. It's 3807 out. Okay, 4096 durability is the maximum durability, but it also tells you that a second time, a little bit above it, which I haven't noticed because I stopped looking when I saw that one. Brilliant. So I've got 3807 and I can't repair it. Well, I can, but I'm not going to. Put this away. Get this out. Where did you go? There. So we need a lectern, which should be easy to make. We'll probably find. Have we ever got one? Lectern. Nope. Let's make one then. Because chat does ask a very prudent question. Prude. Yeah, prude. Can you choose what type of vault to go to? And we are at the stage where we can make that decision for ourselves. So let's get some planks. I've only got one book
You
left.
need a seal for that. Don't you?
R. Oh, sorry,
Uh,
different sort of seal.
Confusion. You only need a catalyst fragment. And some netherite.
Really?
What?
That's not right. Far more expensive than that.
What? The infusion table is this.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
That
I thought you were
Doesn't
talking
let
about
you
the...
choose what sort of vault you go in.
No, you need the seal to apply to your vault crystal.
But it also says combine with the vault crystal to add modifiers.
Yes.
Infuse
That
in
adds
the...
Yeah.
modifiers. That doesn't decide what vault you go, what type of vault you go in.
Oh, yeah. So this is modifiers. I forgot about that. Yeah, the seal determines what type of vault you go to. I
Yeah.
forgot about the difference. And this determines whether it's good or bad. Still, I'm making this because it seems like a good thing. Here's some books, which is the stuff I
we
leave
want
behind.
Do we want to have a discussion about
Here's some books.
researchers?
Yes, what shall I unlock?
Never. Okay.
I'm very tempted to unlock drawers with, regardless of what you say, because I've got so much
We can have
stuff.
a discussion. I'm going to ignore you. That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
because I've got so much stuff that could easily go in drawers that I'm like.
I
Fix
think
it
we
forever.
should go through each of the categories, looking at what's in them and discussing them. And we're going to say, yes, I want that to a bunch of things, but
Also,
that at least allows people to have a considered opinion on priorities.
that does seem fair. Also, I think Al, you're probably the only person who doesn't have an inventory system, a storage system.
I do have a storage system. It's just not very
Do you?
big.
Okay. So, 'cause I know that the rest of us
Mystical
do.
essence. I
Which
mean, I
might
have
be why you're- I
storage. I
guess.
just want more, and I figure if I'm going to do it, I might as well go straight to drawers instead of putting chests everywhere and then pulling it all out.
Do you have a system though, or do you just have storage?
There is method to the madness.
So that's a
That's
no.
what they all say.
So what you've got is a chest monster, and I'm looking at your stream, and I can confirm that is a chest monster.
It's not a chest.
Oh,
box.
hang on. Stick
That's a
around there,
chest.
Al. I want to hop on your stream now, see what this is. I'd be
It's a chest
super
monster.
disgusted.
Walk over.
It's a chest.
As
Oh, I
Mike
guess I could
says,
just walk
it's
over, couldn't I?
only
Yeah,
50
fine.
blocks.
You just didn't yourself out of a viewer there, Al.
What's that now?
Oh yeah, by the way, if anyone gets oh, what's it called? The thing with the thing.
Oh,
The thing with the thing.
Bad Omen. There is
Drink milk?
definitely not a village in Ald's base, and so it's definitely safe to go over there. Hint, hint.
I can't get over how wet everything looks. This new pack. It's
It
mad.
is
great, isn't it?
raining. Just throwing it out there.
Well,
Yeah, but it's
it's
never
this,
looked this wet
shape pack
when
has
it's-
adds puddles and stuff.
it's never looked this damp when it's been raining in Minecraft.
Ow.
Oh, I should look at that refraction thing you were talking about.
I can't get in.
Yeah, you're not supposed to land on the outside.
It's
Do
alright.
an MLG
I'll
water
do it.
bucket off the edge and it'll be fine.
Where's your Okay, where is this chest monster?
It's in the.
Everywhere.
It's on the middle.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
It's on the
Wherever
middle
you
floor.
can see bits of chest. That is Al's
I'm at the
system.
top. Should I not be at the top?
Go down the ladder.
There's a ladder.
Inside.
Oh, I'm at. Oh, I got you to the even more top, and I'm on your. Oh, it looks like watermelon roof, but it's not actually quite watermelon roof.
It's thatch. So how much vanilla stuff do you need to do with this mod pack? Do you have to go to the end to get shulker? No, luckily shulker boxes are available from the vaults. There is loot. So in the
Yeah,
previous version, you had to go to the end before you could even start doing vaults, and they changed that quite a lot. Diamonds, netherite, this all comes from vaults, yeah. You can do those things, but largely it's demanding of you to get a lot of resources that are available from the overworld.
Where's the system, Al?
This is the system. Look, this is
How do you know what's in what?
what I remember. And I go, well,
God.
does this go in here? Does that not go in there? And then I go, oh my goodness, I've got too many of this thing, so I really need a drawer to put
Do
it
you
in.
remember that?
And then,
When Al says remember, what he means is that he goes and looks through all of them as quickly as he can.
no,
This
this
is
one's stuff
horrific.
that isn't blocks, apart from those things.
See what I mean? See what
Oh my gosh!
This one's stuff that is blocks. But over there, I'm building the place where I'm going to actually put my storage system, so there's no
Al,
point changing.
Stay over there. Stay back. What's in these three?
So the top one is cobblestone, the middle one is blocks like that that are not cobblestone, but are like ground blocks, and the bottom one is full of vaultstone and cobblestone.
You know the
The
standard
top one
test
also
Tristan.
has stone, and
Oh.
so does the middle one.
Yeah, that has stone in it, because this one got full. Oh, there's room
Look
now.
at this one, Al, in the corner.
Yay.
Tristan, the
By the
Policy
coins.
Moon test for do you need cleaning lady services?
This one is vault
Is
stuff
to
that
get
I've got a
the
lot
person
of,
to
and this one is vault stuff that I've not got much of, and this one is empty.
is to get the person to stand back a couple of steps and then say, "Find me a block of andesite," or just a random. She'll pick a random block, and if they can't find it, she
Andesite.
goes, "You need cleaning lady services."
Cleaning lady services.
Well, she on this on Hermitcraft. It's one of her businesses. She sells cleaning lady services, so she
Oh,
will
I've got
go
soul
and
shards.
organise your shulkers for you.
The Marie Kondo of
This,
Minecraft.
and this, and this.
I do not understand that reference.
Yeah, there's a reference! What?
What? Really? What rock have you been under?
Even I watched Marie
it's,
Kondo.
it's got a rock. It's an island. Thank you very much. It's got a nice little bridge
Why are you under an
to
island?
link it to the mainland.
Is
Is
it
it
England?
closed now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, thank you for opening all the gates up.
Most
Much
welcome.
appreciated.
That was
Honestly,
you.
it makes nigh on naff all difference.
Oh, I know. It was purely an aesthetic thing, which is why I did it.
Oh yeah.
Apart from the bit where I wanted to see if it still had a bounding box, and it turned out none of them
Yeah, because they're open. When the gates open, there's no bounding box.
at all. We should show us the other houses and check it. Yeah, let's have a look at what a proper storage system looks like. So we'll go over to Tristan's house.
Tristan and I have two very different systems. So it'll probably be good to compare the two.
Huge amounts of lag.
That's why I died.
Mind the vines.
Mike and Pete's storage systems are similar in design concept.
I tried to do
Mike,
the
puppet
jump in the air and dash with my elytra. I died, and then Mike said, "Oh, a lot of lag." Brilliant. No wonder I died. Can't get out
To
now.
be fair, I have a combination. I have my fancy one and also have the same style as Al.
Yeah, I couldn't be bothered building the fancy one because I'm going to have drawers eventually. And also, it's really big. There's like a lot.
Yeah, but it's an actual automated system, unlike drawers, which you just put a block down and call it good.
Yeah, it's fine with me. It's
And
a
I've
mod.
never built one of these before, so I wanted to.
Thank you, I'll have that back. Oh, I forgot about the refraction with all the excitement. So is this refracting, do you think? It kind of looks refracting. I know it's reflecting.
You can see it on the lava thing here, the cobblestone generator. Is it a cobblestone generator?
It's a stone
Options.
generator, but
Stone
if you don't
generator.
use Silk Touch, it'll generate cobblestone.
Yeah. Al, where are you?
Water
He's got to come back.
refraction on. Done. Hang on, it's loading. It's loading refraction. Oh, that's weird. This looks like it's like a waterfall made of jelly.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, but that's because you're in a cave, and in fairness, lighting is kind of complicated at the best of times.
It's
It makes a lot more sense on surface level stuff.
the edged nature of Minecraft water versus the.
It looks a lot better on when you're in the open world on the surface. Obviously, I've got these concrete puzzle blocks. Do I really want to take them with me now?
So you potentially don't. So I have a few. I haven't brought them with me. But you'll want to long term, but short term you might just not bother until you've got pouches and things.
I mean, I take 2 sugar boxes with me, which kind
I haven't got my elytra on. That's
Yeah.
why. Here's me blaming lag. I only blame
Tristan,
lag
the
'cause
leaves
Mike said I could.
vibrate because you're standing on them. That's quite funny.
What?
Sorry,
Yeah.
drip leaf.
I
No,
don't
no,
know.
it's
What
oak leaf. They're swaying, and then the one that Tristan's standing on is actually vibrating.
Mine aren't
If
swaying.
Tristan stood on me, I'd vibrate as well.
Options, video settings, shaders, shader pack settings. So,
I'm not going to dignify that with a comment, Mike.
well,
Oh, Since I was
Rainbow
mentioning
settings.
puddles before, I put a screenshot in the Discord.
Yeah.
found rainbow
That
settings.
doesn't
They are
matter.
on. It's right there. What's the matter with you?
Are you actually coming over, Al?
Yeah, okay. I was looking for the wobbly trees job. Now I can do it. I've actually got my elytra on. Where are you? Ah, giant chicken.
He's nearby then.
I'm a roof.
So yeah, this is an automated storage system. Any of the things that it supports, if I put them in at this end, they will be put into the correct chest.
Should we go over and explain how it works? I think I looked at this on stream recently, but
Can do.
well, they weren't here, so now we can have a look again.
So
Explique-moi.
this row of hoppers along the top is just basically passes the items along. When it passes over the hopper underneath it, if there is space in that hopper, which has a bunch of items in and a bunch of sticks that have been named filter, and so therefore won't stack with anything else. If it matches one of those, it will load into that. If that happens, the comparator, which is measuring how many items there are in the hopper, will go, oh, there's one more. I will upgrade the power output to 3 instead of 2. So that will be 3, 2, 1. So this signal will turn on. Then over here, this repeater will notice that and go, okay, I will enable my output, which will turn off this redstone torch. That redstone torch, while it's on, disables this hopper. So when it turns off, that hopper is allowed to flow, pulls an item out of the one above, so it no longer has too many in it, and the item flows into the chest. And then
So
there's
there you
another
go.
hopper to put it into another chest.
So there you go.
And
Job done.
so when the hopper moves one horizontally, it will first get pulled out by the hopper below it, if possible. As long as the items are being fed in one at a time. Which,
And they're shiny.
if
Look
they're
at
being
that.
fed in by another hopper, they will be.
Look how shiny the hoppers are.
Yeah, I put a thing in the Discord about that.
Oh yeah.
That's nice. So that's a proper storage system, Tristan style. Pete, have you got a proper storage system?
I do. Do you want to come over to mine?
Yeah. Da 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 da. It's a requirement. Da 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 da. I'm gonna crash. Oh, it got
What's
really
with
laggy
the
there.
splats?
Right, what's this all
I
about?
didn't hear any splats. Disappointed.
This is just basically
Oh.
WYSIWYG.
Oh,
This is an organised chest monster, essentially,
Yeah,
which
for the
is
most
therefore
part.
not a chest monster.
so you're taking the time to
is
make
it
the
all
space
right?
for it.
I suppose relatively.
As noted, I haven't bothered doing that yet because I'm going to use drawers. So this doesn't count because I would have done this if I could be bothered, but I couldn't.
Effectively, this is drawer proof now. Because all I have to do once we get drawers is just take the chest off and replace it with a drawer.
Yeah, or
And
I
I'll have
could
the same
not
thing,
do
just
this,
with
and then
drawers.
I don't have to take the chest off.
Well, point being, I've had this for a while now, which has made
Oh, yeah, I just-
organising for weeks fine, like
Well,
easy and trivial.
I'm cool and run vaults. You're a nerd,
X,
like
X.
Tristan.
X.
When you say, Al, that you're cool and run vaults,
I don't say I
when
win
you
vaults
die.
or even get.
I'll say, who just carried you all through the last vault?
Oh.
Thank you very much.
The chat has asked about your markings of chests. They are marked. Oh, I've failed. Epic fail.
Yes.
Can we have a sort of a amnesty whereby everyone has a ladder and a thing to jump off of at the top of it?
What?
Well, if you have an elytra and
You just have to get it in the right order, but it'd be
dash.
much nicer to just jump off.
I
Of
say,
them.
yeah, Elytra Dash will do it.
Yeah, if you make it go wrong, then you have to wait
So
for your
if
dash
you
to cool down.
look
Yeah,
at
we've
the
got all
front of
these
anything,
things. This is cool. Look.
there's some sticks because there are sticks in there.
You have these glass item frames I didn't know about until I found Tristan using them. This one contains crafting tables.
So that's because it may contain the stacks. So this is something that you can stack into 9 of them and turn it into a block.
Oh.
And so potentially that will contain that.
This potentially contains leaves as well.
Yes. So those won't get sorted in there automatically.
What does the flax bale mean?
Flax bales.
But they've all got flax bales.
Yeah, that was before I started putting the item frames on.
Oh.
But I figured it was well, this part here was for the hay bales, and I figured I'd do the same over there because why not? Continue the pattern.
Mm-hmm.
It upsets
yeah.
me that you have melons on the floor.
How long does it take for
In the floor.
wheat to get from that chest to that sorted chest?
Okay,
If
watch
you said it
that
outright,
chest.
it's seconds.
Pete,
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
I
Sorry.
literally just watched him do it. Oh dear.
It's hijinks and bants here, mates.
I'll make you a new one.
It's only a melon. It sounds like a Monty Python.
Only a
thing.
model.
So Pete's one was manual sorting, even though
Pete.
he's acting superior.
I said I put one down.
So yeah, Pete's is basically
No, you said you
mine
would
but
make
with
one.
labels, and Tristan's is actually real and a lot of effort. Pete's was time and not effort, and Tristan's was effort.
One time.
So I'm watching this chest.
no, I haven't done it yet because I've got to fix Pete. Pete,
You gotta fix Pete.
I'm gonna say fixing Pete is gonna take a long time.
you presumably just lost me a melon now.
A whole melon.
Yeah, because you'll have broken it and it dropped down into
I
fragments.
think you have an amount of melons that
Yeah, it's
It's not
fine,
like it-
but it's irritating that he's
You
coming
could
in.
you then craft them back into a melon.
Yeah, but it costs more than it breaks into.
Yeah, you need
We have
9
got an
melons
iron
to
farm.
make a melon, and they break down to 4.
Let's see how long this
Okay,
takes.
I'm sorry I lost
guessing-
you a very expensive melon,
So,
but it's
Mike, are you-
absolutely in abundance.
Al, are you ready? Sorry.
I'm ready. I'm watching.
Right, so I'm putting it in now.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, approximately 7, approximately 8, approximately 9, approximately 10. There's a long time, Tristan.
Yeah,
Mike was saying maybe a couple of seconds. It's like a minute.
but
This
this
is
will sort
filling
basically
content.
any number of items.
Yeah, but also.
Okay, it's about halfway now.
What? There's a good full minute. I'm not watching that. We know the answer.
And
It's
people
long.
are right-clicking on stuff. I'd appreciate if they didn't.
Why,
Not me. I'm not even there.
where did your
I don't know when it was.
where did the grass part of your llama farmer go?
Pete, I assume.
No, you're just saying blame me for everything.
Only when it's not Mike.
Is he
Are
wrong?
you saying I'm wrong?
It's not the
So here's
point.
the iron farm.
Yeah,
Just
I've
your
got
standard
another
iron
crystal.
farm. There's a zombie.
Oh, cool.
There's a
Let me go
village.
drop off my crap.
There's a
Oh, and
Yeah,
get some
golem.
health. For some reason, I have no health.
and there's a bubble
I'll bring
waiting to
Tristan.
get down there.
I'm
Whee!
going
mean-
to nip to the loo quickly. When I'm back, do you just want to run another vault?
Nip to the loo, me darling. Yeah, and I'll show chat whatever chat.
And then once you've done that, I'll use one of my
So
volcans.
we've got a lot of stuff here, and this is full of single compressed iron. This is not compressed iron.
Yeah, I've been occasionally compressing it.
So we have got a lot of iron. We've got other bubble vators to other farms.
It's still a black impression.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Ow.
that's interesting.
No, it's
I just
not.
went to loot my corpse, and I now have buttons at the bottom.
Why is
With
the
it says additional items.
why did the trapdoor go away?
It's
we go.
new.
What trapdoor?
So here's the one to the spruce tree. I jumped off there completely unheeding of the fact that I was low on health. So we've got this. This is a 4 down. There's the spruce tree for spruce farming. In here is a very nicely lit corridor into the zombie farm. Hello, zombies. It's nice and bright in here, actually.
It's sort of not actually bright. But yeah,
It's the shaders.
yeah, the shaders make it look bright.
Thanks,
It
shaders.
is actually this torch part, the closest torch, is placed very specifically that distance away, so that it doesn't light inside there, but does just light the entrance area where you're standing.
This is actually a very handy farm, which has clearly not been spawning for a while, so it's very eager to give me zombies. Because... Oh, iron. We need quite a lot of zombie flesh for a lot of these crystals. And we'll have a look at how to make a crystal in a bit, but it's a bit of a faff to actually get the pieces.
So, Al, if you want to come to my base, I have one ready.
Oh, to do the thing.
Yeah.
I'm on my way. I don't know where I'm going. I'm on my way.
In here.
Here we go.
Ah,
Sorry about the FPS lag, everyone. Here we go. So you put the dull thing on, which is not Pete, but Pete's item. You put these will last for a quantity,
Hey,
by the way.
I got in through the window.
The 20x thing is hearts. So you can see I've got 1.5 extra hearts above my normal health bar, and that equates to 23. So then here you go. You have to put. It's not always these things.
I
There
think
is
it
a
was like
quantity you
4
require.
gold, 20 carrots, like 14 cobblestone, and 10
100.
arrows or something.
It's always asking for a ridiculous amount of arrows and like 5 cobblestone, which is silly because guess what? I've got a lot of. And then you push the button and it creates a shiny one, and then you go in the vault and you do it all again.
You can push a button if you want, Al. I don't mind.
Push button.
You can push a button if you want.
Yeah, push button. Woohoo. Wait, will that be my button or your button?
Oh, I don't know.
No, it's his altar, so it's his.
There you go.
That makes sense because why would a button know who pushed it? Pushed. There you go.
Ba-ding.
That's Pete's crystal. It's a spice rack that I have my crystals on, by the way, if you wanted a spice rack of crystals.
This is where Pete says, "This is level 20 vault now."
Actually, does it say on the crystal?
I think so.
Let's have a look.
Gloop, gloop, gloop.
Level 9. No, it's not.
Oh, look at the lighting effect on the water. Like it's
Oh,
got the,
that's interesting.
it's got the glowy
yeah.
thing.
The glowy thing?
You know, with the refracted light is crawling across the surfaces.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
nice.
And your name tag goes all wibbly wobbly.
I've returned.
Yeah.
Just as a
It's part
reminder,
of
Mike, we'll want to build up the zombie piglin farm today,
Yep.
ideally.
Okay, so this one and then do that.
We're gonna need an end farm at some point.
With the zombie, yeah, we're a little way off that.
Dunno.
With the zombie piglin farm,
Yeah.
actually,
Let's go and visit Mike. He's got the best sorting system ever because he is a pro.
mhm. This is
X.
my
X.
start system is the only one in play right now. We'll go and have a look.
Has anybody seen a
That start system will be converted to my bulk item storage system.
bundle?
Oh look, it's the same as Pete's but even bigger.
He copied me.
Mm-hmm.
Stripped coconut log. I should probably get some more log types because I'm just building out of 2. I chopped down the spruce tree to get a bit of variety, but I got bored of doing that, so I haven't got very much variety at all.
you
Incidentally,
can-
those of you who don't have bounties should have taken them.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
still
I
need
forgot
to-
about that. It's annoying.
Let's tell
you can
chat
use a
about
shulker box
bounties.
the same way as a
These are cool.
bundle, can't you?
For putting items in, you can't use it to take items out.
That's fair. Yeah.
Would you have to put the shulker box down for items?
I don't think so.
No, you can put them in the same way you can a bundle.
Oh,
I don't think you can drag across it though, can you?
No. No, it's single click on each item, which is slightly more tedious.
It's harder than
Yeah,
putting it
but I
down.
mean, I didn't realise you could do that. That's not vanilla behaviour. But that is actually quite useful.
Mike agrees
Okay,
with that
ready?
change. Actually, no. I've
Hang
got
on,
the
I'm
shulker
taking
box
a,
full of stuff.
Bounty.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Oh, wait, hang on.
I agree with that. It's just,
You need
Oh, you got to claim the bounty rewards now.
You can't do
You
anyway.
had to before.
you had to before.
Oh, did you?
You had to
Yeah.
before.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Pete's completed one bounty and never turned it in.
I thought it was all. Oh,
Diamond.
Well, he didn't get a second one anyway, so it's not like you lost out on anything.
Well, he's on cooldown now for one of them.
what did I get? 39 chromatic iron, 6 chromatic steel,
Nice.
penatite gem, another elytra, and 30 bolt bombs.
Yeah, there's a lot of elytras. I mean, you know what you're going to get, which is the nice thing. So let's put this in here. Oh, that stuff goes in there.
Right,
This
use
goes-
already.
No, told you.
No. I had to go and put all this away and then actually take another bounty.
This can have this. This can have this.
Oh, and Volt Alloy I got as well.
Let's make a whole bunch more of
That's
this.
for crafting vault gear.
Ah, cool. Right, what should we take things? I can't take completion, annoyingly.
What?
Eh?
Well, it's on cooldown.
No,
What?
that will change to something else once it finishes the cooldown.
Oh, I see. Right. I thought it was always 2 item discoveries and a completion.
No.
'Cause that's all I've ever got.
Got this, got
Oh.
these.
Right,
Back
what
to
is
the
it?
vault.
4 Volt
Items for
Diamonds
skill
or 14 Skill Essence. We don't have skill
These
essence, do we?
away.
No, don't take skill lessons.
Right. Oh, the Volt Diamonds it is.
Want this. Remember to take your correct pick, just in case anyone's forgotten their correct pick. Remember to take your elytra
Oh,
off
I
and
think
put your
No, you didn't quite get
armor
it.
on.
No, I'm not in there. I can't enchant my pick yet, so I've not touched it.
You're wearing an elytra, Pete.
Thank you.
It's a good thing we can see each other. And now I can't fly over there. That's why we need the ender chest. So what does that cost?
Ender chest.
Obsidian and an ender pearl. That's easy. An eye of ender. That's almost
Eye of
easy.
Ender is blaze powder and ender pearls.
Yeah, we don't have blaze powder.
It's
but-
it's blaze powders. They're not hard to get.
Oh, I have an Eye of Ender. I should have made one.
Okay,
Dang
ready?
you. We could use it for our... Yep.
Ready?
Ready, chat?
Go.
That's health. Hey, Mike.
Hey.
Whoosh.
So you're saying you could have been using it in the village room all this time?
4 monoliths.
Yeah.
Village room?
Had I known. All on the list. We can do it, guys.
Well done, Pete.
Oh, it's the same blinking
You didn't
flavour.
get a frail again.
That's just Mike. He sucks.
You have to pay extra for that.
Right,
are
we're
we
going west to east. I'm heading south.
I'm going down because there might be a
Ah, there we go.
might be a
West is
monolith in the
greater than
first room.
east.
Don't die. That'll be a bad start.
You're staying on first room now, are you?
Yeah, I'm just checking the downstairs. Are you
Yeah,
check
so
the upstairs, or
I'm
shall I
going-
do both?
You do both. I'm going east to next room.
Roger, Roger.
Roger,
So
Roger.
Vector bit.
to acknowledge.
Oh, thank you.
You got your clearance counts.
Yeah.
The old ones are the best.
That's what she said.
What is this thing?
That's what she said.
Ow.
That's what she said.
He says a lot.
Let me out.
Yeah. That's what she said. Took a bit of a turn there, guys. Just saying.
That's what she said.
Did she though?
Not to me, but yeah.
Not in so many words.
There's a lot of bad noises here, and I don't like it. There's a ridiculous amount of
That's what
husks.
she said. That's what she said.
One of those days, is it?
Who invited him?
No one invited him. We just didn't kick him out. That's
I
the
just
problem.
turned up as the star of the show.
The diva, possibly.
Actually, in fairness, the whole star of the show thing is Walking Lawrence streams.
Lawrence streams.
The black corundum clusters. Do we want them? Are they important? Are they rare?
What?
It's got a
They're,
black
that's
corundum.
quark, isn't it?
Oh,
I think it's just quark deck.
and indigo corundum. Apparently, it's a
very
block.
unfortunate.
I think that's
Do
just-
you, if a chest gets
decorative.
blown up and you get all the items out
Ow.
of it, right?
yeah.
Do you still get the?
No.
Oh,
You get the XP for opening it. So
If
as
you
soon as
opened
it's open, you've got that XP.
If you opened it.
I'm having a bad time, guys.
He
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I have healed. Oh, I'm gonna die.
Ah! I didn't want to live in the same world as Fighter. Well, I'm glad that it wasn't me, because I was going to get overwhelmed.
What we're hearing here is I have gloriously saved Al from embarrassment.
Well, luckily, they all got stuck behind a fence. So,
You're welcome for saving you from embarrassment.
yeah.
What happened, Mike?
A creeper blew a hole in the thing, and I fell down into it, and then spawned a hole that dropped in with me, and I just couldn't kill him fast enough.
yeah, you need dash or
Taunt.
ghost walk or yeah.
Yeah.
fear would
Toast
help.
what?
Fair, so that's what I was after. Fair, not taunt.
Is this me?
Yeah, not convinced Taunt would have been excessively helpful given the circumstances, but
Well, it would have made all the mobs go away from you.
Taunt.
Yeah, it makes them more of an.
Fear-
Oh,
the
fear, sorry.
specialisation of
The,
taunt.
yeah,
Fear would've-
the fear
fear
part
would-
of taunt makes everyone run away from you.
So
Which
taunt
would have
is
given you a
inherent
second or
thing.
two to heal.
Fear is an
So,
specialization of it.
Ah, right, with you.
um,
That makes more sense. Okay, so
So-
we've already got a spot on the roof.
Yes. Are we running Pete's Vault or are we switching to
I'm happy with either. I don't mind.
Oh, I've just
Stone.
literally just switched all my kit over to.
all your kit over?
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose
Yeah.
I
I,
like
I
tools.
have. Yeah, tools. I mean, in fairness, it's the same
What?
helmet.
Oh, really that.
Yeah, because you want to keep your armor and weapon
Do I?
because it doesn't take durability damage.
Yeah, so you got technical
With the
durability.
exception of Elytra, obviously.
so we're playing again?
We're going to the Nether now.
No, Yeah.
Going to the nether. Well, I guess
Gonna
what
build a mob farm.
And Mike was going to tell us all sorts of information about it before we go. That
Some of it might have even
I
been
was,
helpful.
just going to make up on the fly.
I mean, I was just going to tell you the sort of stuff we need. I mean, we can wing it.
Like to bring?
Yeah.
I need to bring stuff. I need to
Yeah.
bring stuff. Bring
Why is there a
Making
chicken
farms
here?
does that.
chicken on the roof.
Mike.
Why
What?
wouldn't there be a chicken there?
And a lot of mushrooms.
So, do you know the mechanics for how?
Flipping heck. Every time.
It's
I
fine.
suspect those two don't.
Do you want me to explain it, or do you want to just do as you're told?
I want to get to the nether first.
I think it's probably worth an
Probably want to
explanation.
take some stuff with it. Okay, so we're making a zombie pigman farm, right?
Apparently.
So zombie pigman,
Wouldn't know.
or zombie piglins now, as after the name change. Spawn in all but one nether biome at a reasonable rate, but we want a nether wastes biome ideally. They
Yeah,
can spawn on
that's correct.
basically any surface with the right light levels, blah 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 blah. That's all boring and easy stuff.
Which portal did we go
they-
through? The one behind.
We haven't gone through yet.
Oh, where are you?
I'm by my base.
There's a chicken trying to go through the portal.
That will be the one we go through.
Yes, chat, that is correct. So you lose the crystal, but everything else you get back. That happens until level 19? That's the level.
19 or 20, yeah.
That's this level, not this level. This level.
I don't have enough magma. Do we want a high speed or a low
Magma.
speed one? I mean, low speed's still pretty fast.
What
As-
is the difference?
Is that just how many
I've
tiers?
explained,
'Cause we
I
can just
explained
add more
mechanics. No. So tiers helps, but
tiers. You haven't really explained any mechanics other than.
someone interrupted me, and so I just stopped.
So you haven't explained mechanics.
Look how expensive these are.
I mean, I have. Right. So, what we want is a spawning platform. We then want a way to move the mobs to the central, to a killing zone. We want the killing zone to work, and then we want a storage system afterwards. It's sort of
Yeah.
3 bits, 4 if you count 2 of them as having sub bits. Oh, where's my turtles gone? Get back here.
It's going to be like a protracted
got-
long build.
Some turtle eggs if we need them.
How many have you got?
I was going to take 4 for starters.
Okay, I've got 3 as well, so 7.
I've got more.
Well, the obsidian is reflective.
Oh, take a load more.
Pete, I don't
I
have
was
bump
thinking
mapping
20.
on. I need to play with that.
But
Okay, I
the
wanna-
turtles I hatched have all apparently died or swum away.
Shade of
Fence, I
patch.
should probably put them around fences.
I'll take 10 then.
Okay, that'll do for now.
Motion
What
blur,
about the
lens
turtles?
flare.
Surely you only need 1 per level, really.
Yeah.
Chromatic aberration. Crazy.
The more you have, the more effective it is.
Hey Pete, where did you
Okay.
find bump mapping?
And I don't mean that it's the more individual tiles with.
I'm not
increments. You tend to
sure.
just put them every other tile all the way up.
Give me a second. I'll put up the menu and see if I can find it. It was called something different. I mean,
Okay,
effectively, it is bump mapping, but it was cool. Let me have a look.
Back. Post process. Materials. Maybe it's materials.
Uh,
Normal map.
I'm taking 6.
yes, that's it. Yes,
but
that's the one.
It says it's on, but I don't.
You have to play around with the settings within that as well.
Parallax depth. Oh, it tells me stuff. Adjust parallel deepness. Fine, whatever. Can I right click to get it? Self shadowing, parallax quality. The lab PBR and SME resource packs. I don't know if I have those. Emissive settings, pardon me. Fancy nether portal, type 1. Mission parallax and circles. Ooh, I like circles. And I'm next to a leather portal to test it out with. Whoa! Trippy.
What happened?
I put circles on. Put circles on the nether portal and now it's all. It looks like speakers.
See.
Let's go back to that video settings. So by default, rainbows are on, just in case you were wondering. Subsurface
so
scattering settings. Higher values make leaves brighter under sunlight. This is crazy what you could do here. Coloured shadows.
How many magma blocks do you have, Tristan?
Not a
Magma.
lot.
Okay, that's going to be a problem.
We can drop down into the actual nether. And
Yeah, just half a load, sure.
I have no idea what that
stack of,
challenge was.
visit everywhere.
Yeah, go through all the
Nether,
different
all biomes.
So it's going to be vitally important when we're on the nether roof that we spawn proof everything.
Yep.
Because if we do not do that, we will end up with a gas that just destroys everything, including the portal. And that'll be a pain. Which reminds me,
Yep.
flint and steel.
Whoa. Depth of field is also trippy.
Oh, hello, Pete.
Can't remember where it was. Ah!
You just went shooting past me on the map.
Yeah.
I'm grabbing a bunch of magma blocks.
Okay.
Oh, I see a ghast. 2 ghasts. Oh, 1 despawned. Oh, 4 ghasts.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff. That's probably enough for now. Right.
My arrows just. I think they're despawning. before they get
What?
into the ghast.
That is extremely strong motion blur.
Oh yeah, get that one turned off.
Yeah, I wanted to see how strong it was, but blimey. That's really cool, but also I hate it. Okay. Oh, my brain. Oh, there's a minimum light level, look.
Mike, without your
turn
unhelpful
that
style
down
of
to make it a
answers,
little bit
how
better.
much, how many magma blocks do we actually want?
That is an incredibly difficult question to answer because, I mean, the short version is a lot.
That counts as your unhelpful answer.
Yeah, no, I know. Let's see. We want a.
Because we'll go through a couple of tiers at first, I assume.
Yeah,
and we
hang on,
can
let me-
expand them.
Quickly look up how wide you want a spawning platform to be.
Whoa! Can't see facing the sun. Fun as it is for you guys to just be talking about whatever you're talking about, I'm going to do something.
Mm-hmm.
What should I do? Might run a vault. What are we doing? Could have done one by now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you give Mike a chance, he'll actually explain how the.
Yeah, every time I've tried to explain what we need to take and so on, you just started talking over me.
Oh, sorry.
That's right.
I'm extremely laggy all of a sudden. What's going on?
Pete, are you still flying around the nether exploring places?
I'm not really exploring, I'm just flying around the portal.
Okay.
Okay, we want
So-
to. Oh boy.
I didn't realise Pete was in another I would have been hanging out with Pete games. Hot tourist destinations. Explore all nether biomes. Well done.
Okay, so we
I mean-
want.
I think there's only about 3 or 4.
Circle with diameter.
Oh, well, sorry.
At
Let's go in.
least diameter 25. Probably diameter 51 is more sensible. So,
Oh, hello.
A circle?
Mike,
Yep.
your head is twisted backwards.
Like The Exorcist.
Also, turns out I found your nether port.
Oh, in his basement thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It felt like a good place to put it. Okay, so filled 51.
I ended up on the
We're
roof.
going to want a
Pete's on the roof as well.
at least 2,000. Hang on, let's go with just a small one. 500. 498. Sorry, 489 magma blocks to start with.
Okay. I'm just over halfway.
So the nether's not that
Okay.
impressive with shaders when you're on the roof.
You want to turn fog off if you can?
There's just nothing to see, so what's the point? It's very noisy down here. Up here, down here. There's no effect for people leaving the nether. Why is my bucket empty? I blame Pete.
Yeah, I'll make sure you bring a bed with you to sleep.
Because we didn't have that one in the last game. Why is there a green cloud here? No, we did.
Oh gosh, fire is bright.
Fire is bright.
Yeah, with the shader pack. Fire is very bright.
So how do we get to not the top of the nether?
I hear someone taking damage.
Well, that's just
Yeah,
me.
I was checking my inventory on Magma.
Ah,
But yeah, it's okay to do it for a second or two.
Yeah,
I
how do
brought
we-
a bunch of carpet with me
Ooh,
for
shiny.
spawn looking things.
Cool.
The only
I
problem
have
is that
buttoned
flammable.
the what's the names? The portal.
That makes sense.
What the heck sort of noises have you got going on in your base? It's probably that llama. I'll let you off. Sort of. How do we get to the nether without being on the roof? Is there a, where's the other port?
The other a portal on the opposite side of my base to that.
Oh, by the farm node. Whee! Ba, 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 ba. This is the one I thought I was going through anyway. I forgot that they were different.
I should really have brought fireworks.
Would you like some fireworks? I have some.
Probably okay.
Uh,
One or two would be useful if you've got spares.
I brought over a stack.
Genuinely only one or two though.
Oh, hang on.
Magnets.
there was a ghast, and now there isn't a ghast.
Eh?
Ooh, that
If
glowstone's
standing
glowing,
close,
isn't it?
it'll work.
I've taken the magnet off.
Oh, you can
it's
see
in
how
the
glowy the
inventory.
glowstone is.
I've got it. I've got them. It's fine.
You got them. Okay.
'Cause I have a
Magnet
magnet on as well.
works even when you've got your inventory.
Gas, by the way.
Where are you lot? I found Pete. Oh, are you the reason the gas disappeared?
Yep.
Probably. I've pinged.
Have you?
Yes.
Pinging. Oh, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. You can do it in the other world as well.
I've got 768. So we probably have enough to make a start.
Having the netherite, the netherrack, sorry, it's
I've got
slightly
another-
shiny with the fire. It's actually a pretty nice effect. You can see the fires glow and
It's kind of weird that the fires are all the same texture. I assume that they were randomized, but they're not. Have you seen how glowy that glowstone is, though?
yeah,
Insane.
this one. This is gold ore.
No, this glowstone over here.
Oh, the one over there.
Yeah, glowstone is bright. Especially when you're further away, which is slightly weird.
It's because you lose the,
The less
you know, the
glowy parts.
texture. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that piglin just constantly honking at me? What's the matter with you?
Have you?
Oh, the temptation to destroy the
Oh,
scaffolding
no.
now.
Oh no.
I was just thinking that, Pete.
Oh, that's gonna be a pain. We're about to find out.
Turns out my
Oh,
magnet
no,
isn't
hang
that
on.
strong.
Where did you die, Mike?
Oh. Hang on.
Fell off anyway.
Yes.
Hello.
I've brought some. Hang on, I need to. Oh, stupid. I need to wear some gold.
Oh, the temptation, Pete.
What, to steal my body?
No, the break the block he was standing on. The edge of the cliff. I'm wondering if there's a block underneath it. You're doing fine.
I kind of hate that you can't sneak on scaffolding without risking everything.
Splat.
I might need someone to drop me a couple of stacks of netherite. Not netherite, sorry, netherrack.
Yep, okay.
Dirt.
Don't know where I'm going to get that from.
Dirt would work as well.
I was going to tell you all off for nicking
I'm
my.
only 100 blocks. Oh, that's not so bad.
I assume you're by your portal.
Where's everybody?
I'm just having a look over at how best.
Whoa,
to
that's bright lava.
If you could shoot the gas that's trying to kill me, that'd be appreciated.
Let's have a look at where Mike is.
Move,
there's
because I
Tristan.
don't know where it is. Oh, there it is.
Mike's down there. Okay.
That's fine.
I was about to MLG down.
Where's your? Oh, there you are.
I'm running out of gold things to wear. That's all I'm saying.
Lamo, do you want me to shoot the gas for you?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Huh. Your
I think I have the
arrows-
same issue as you do, Tristan.
You suck?
Oh, I'm shooting the thing it's shooting at me.
Your
The
arrows are on the map.
Oh, there you go. I say the arrows are almost despawning before they get there.
Oh, that issue. Yeah, I'm not actually wearing gold. I'm gonna have to flee in a moment.
Oh, that's why the piglin was mad at me.
Nah.
Forgot about that bit.
Mike,
Okay.
Netherrack.
Hello.
Mike. Oh, you also have another rack.
I'm here to talk about things.
No, hang on. Sorry, I have my thing on. There you go.
So what's the goal here?
Mike has to go
Not
to
not
the-
fall in lava a lot.
Mike has to get good.
Maybe we should unlock building tools. Is that a thing? No, go away.
Al's gonna get attacked. Pete's gonna get attacked.
Can't see me.
Oh, it's just there. Or is that your second god?
That's my second one.
Hey, Max is down here in this place we rescued him from. This looks amazing down here
Thank you.
with the shaders.
Wait, is that copper ore in the ceiling which is glowing?
Yeah, all the ores
Yeah,
glow.
all glows.
You can turn it off so it doesn't. That is an option in the shader settings.
Like, I get the logic, but could some? No, never mind, it's fine.
I'm nearby if there's something that's useful.
Not especially. I was going to say if we've got a warped fungus and a fishing rod and a saddle, then yes,
What?
please.
Oh right. I don't think I have a warped fungus.
I don't think any of us.
Oh, you got a strider.
Yes,
There
there
are
are many
striders
so-
around.
Yeah. Would someone be able to remind me where Mike's portal is?
basement.
Yeah, drop down his.
Pete, I've just come out of it.
what's
Is that the bubble beta in the storage place?
Hey, Pete, turn around.
Yes.
Or look for my nameplate. Okay,
Yeah, what?
that also works.
Oh, if you want to take the slow way down, yeah, you could go to Al.
There was a bubble beta. I was about to complain at Mike
Oh
for
no,
not having.
the bubble Veta doesn't. It goes
Does it
there.
not link?
Oh, for goodness sake!
Hey, Pete, Mike, why have you got pillagers?
Why not?
Sorry if that was your pet.
Yeah. No, my pet's got killed.
Do you want me to grab stuff from your body, Mike?
No, I got it.
'Cause I don't know where it is. So main reason I haven't.
The sort of main problem is that it's in a little hole in lava.
Ah, that's right, that's right.
Oh, there's another one, was there? Fair enough.
There's a slime. There's like 3 or 4 slime chunks in this cave alone.
Open the door.
Which is surprisingly convenient.
I need a new
Yeah.
CPU. It's ridiculous.
They are Pete. There's your buddy.
Thank you kindly.
Ah, let me
You're
down.
welcome.
Who coded this version of Minecraft? There we go.
Genuinely, that's a mod thing. It's one of the mods does that.
What, the wobbly thing?
The thing where you get caught on ghost blocks on the corners to things. That doesn't happen in vanilla. It's one of the mods amends the way that something is done, which causes that conflict.
Well, it's pesky.
Whereabouts
Yeah,
are you
what-
guys?
What do you expect?
If you look out across the bridge,
Not
and
to
then
make
look up,
weird effects like that.
Oh, yeah, I see you.
Oh, Please tell me that this isn't.
There's no point me coming over to help, so I'm just gonna stay here.
Yeah.
Very annoyingly, my new body, my new death, is immediately over. It would appear. No, yeah, over the old one. How do you make your body disappear?
It
You
should
can't.
just happen after.
Yeah, it times out basically. Once it's empty, it times out, I should say.
Ah, there we go. Yep, it was immediately over.
Pro tip: don't fail. Mike, you failed.
Yes.
Oh,
he's
you're
fit.
just down there. I could have.
Oh, this is pretty. Look at all that lava.
Great. Spank on.
Right, so we have a decent amount of magma blocks, at least for the initial part.
Mm-hmm.
Something is shiny enough to lens flare over there. That's nice.
Where?
Go in.
Where's the portal to the nether?
In the overworld, by my base.
Okay. Let's go.
So up here, Mike.
Hmm.
Whee!
You said
should
here.
be.
Where are you?
To your.
I'm just going to your portal.
Yeah, that's what I was going to guide you to.
Oh, yeah, I know where it is.
I need to get some height first.
What?
There's
now?
always
There's an
reason up
Enderman
here.
nearby,
so-
by the way. So
The roof.
The roof.
Oh yeah, I see
The
him.
roof.
Is it a
The
pet
roof
enderman?
is on
What the heck is that?
Ah, it's
Oh, you
foggy,
made
innit?
your so far.
Look at this nighttime.
Oh,
Witch's
yeah.
Hole.
because
Is
it's mostly for the lava, because you had 4 things making lava, and I needed it's like 10 lava.
Ow.
I have. If you look in the bottom chest,
Oh, I
to
have.
the
I
right
have
of the
plenty.
door as you go in my thing, I have about 52 lava in there. I think it is.
Do I just
I've
buy on
double tested.
any gold at all?
So where's
Yeah.
this one near Pete's base?
Go to my base and head east slightly.
Never east.
There is a lot of mobs around here.
Yep.
Sounds
Did I
like
just
you-
fly past?
It's going to be a you problem in a second.
Nah, it's fine.
Spider! I've got one
Oh,
There's a
level.
bloody tree by my gate, Mike.
Ow!
What?
What indeed?
What?
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 No, it's not up.
Pete, you've got a random chicken here.
Enderman! This is the nether. You are an Enderman. Do you see the problem? Also, that's our dirt. You loser.
Oh.
Hey, let's.
What?
I was in the nether, so I couldn't
Just
put
going
down.
to. Oh, you have got on top of that. That's good.
Okay, so where are we?
You can't put water down in the nether, which is a bit of a
Yeah.
pain.
So I didn't try. But it was,
We
Al,
could
why have you
literally
gone
build
back
it right here.
I've no
This
idea
is
what's
another
going on. I keep doubting, and Mike's just talking.
This is
Uh,
another waste biome. We can just go here.
head over to between Pete's base and my base in the overworld.
So if you just go to my base and then go east of it,
Yeah.
it's basically it. I can hear a gasp.
That's
yeah,
me
it's
getting
down
shot.
below us.
Al's fighting.
Yeah. Al is right below us, basically.
So, what?
Wow.
Your base and your base and east of it.
Correct.
So we need to go and get him.
I mean, there's. Do you mean the other one that takes you onto the roof?
Do you want me to hold your hand out?
Are you on the roof? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just say go to the roof. I was on the roof before.
Go to the roof.
Ah. Ah.
Oh dear. Right.
Oh.
So yeah, it's good. Like all of this is nether wastes.
So now you
Quite
just
a long
need.
way south of here. So I'm thinking if we start it about here, unless anyone's got any objections or any other thoughts, but geographically speaking, this is this is pretty much ideal.
I have no thoughts at all.
So Pete, get digging.
Around here. Okay, up you go.
We need
What
a
are we doing?
3-block hole, Pete.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
I don't. Has anyone got netherrack?
Yes.
I can make a hole. Thank you. How big? When you say 3 blocks, is in 3 by 3?
3 by 3.
No,
No. How deep?
I actually might have. Wait, do I have? I do not have on me the right stuff to cut through bedrock, but it can be done.
yeah.
No.
I'm assuming, yeah.
Ah, didn't know that.
Unless, of course, that's not included in the mod.
Who knows?
I assume it still works.
I assume it does. Given that it's a fundamental aspect of the update order of how Minecraft works. Okay, so. Are we just going to do collection system right at the bottom?
I assume
Maybe.
so.
Why are you asking?
Well,
But you had the plan. You know the game. You're the
that
expert.
doesn't mean that I know what people want to do.
I want to do what you say
I'm
works.
just going to do a really simplistic.
Are we doing sorting or not?
I mean, we can do.
That's Tristan's job. Tristan's good at that.
Okay, shall we? Okay, so let's just mark it out then. So that's going to be the floor plan then of the thing.
Mhm.
Has anyone got fireproof trapdoors?
Nah.
That's
Back home, probably.
In
Well,
that
I've got an
case-
intercom.
That's going to go so wrong so quickly because I know exactly what's going to happen. Someone's going to remove the bottom one. How high does it want to be? Let's go 100 up to start with. Does that seem fair? Or no, let's go 1 stack up. That's just easier.
One stack.
Is this the right one? That's not the right one. That's the right one. Sawn Peter's got my sugar box.
Nope. Yes.
Magnet.
Magnet.
Those magnets are actually really irritating. Okay,
If
let's
everyone
go.
has them on, you can still pass stuff.
I was already trying to shoot me off.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it'll bounce. Yeah.
Yep, it is.
But if they were using whatever, I haven't got any netherrack, so I can't help.
So the reason I've used glass is because it's see-through.
I haven't got any glass either.
Nor did I.
I only brought 1 stack of glass.
I've got wood.
Do we want to do this? Let's be bold. Let's do a spawning platform before we do anything else. Oh no.
I mean, as long as no one attacks them, they'll be fine.
As long as nothing spawns.
There's a heat haze effect in the nether. That's cool.
What else can I use to get up there? I'm running out of items here.
No. Oh dear. Okay, so we're on the sides. Was I? I was.
I had a random whistling sound effect.
Is it a firework?
This is made out of everything.
I'm helping.
Okay. Not that this is in the way, Pete, or in any way, shape, or form a bad thing.
Just completely wrong.
Not there's literally any problem whatsoever.
If you'd given me a few stacks of glass, I could have come up with glass.
In fairness, the glass is merely an aesthetic choice at this point.
Hi. That's hot.
They're having a slap fight.
Gladiatorial combat here. Slap fight.
Okay, so what we want to do is to make a circle. Let's just start off with a simple radius out to 25 blocks from the center, Yeah.
Including the glass block? And the
including
cent-
the center block is number
Okay.
well, it will be 13. Wait, no.
Ah!
20. 1, 2, 3, 4.
But you're wearing an
There's the
elytra.
Yelp
9,
and so
10,
much time
11.
to activate his elytra. But you just
I
miss
had
it.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, the glass block will be number 13. So the glass block will be number 12. No, sorry, the glass block is 11. That should really be replaced with a magma block.
10, 9, 8.
Putting things I don't care about in there for now.
How'd you make a circle then?
Magic.
Without, like, a thing to tell you how.
Just count. If it's not circular, it doesn't matter. Circular is just most efficient.
Just
I'm
as
making a
using
diamond
his inbuilt
because-
cosine.
Yeah, diamond works. Oh, hang on, I wanted to do something different. Pete has failed. That is right, Pete has failed.
Did you break that on
Pete-
purpose?
Yeah, Pete was trying to break it underneath me.
I was just trying to break so I can get up. I didn't know you were standing on it.
I mean, it
So,
did stop at a magma
Do you
block
want
for some reason.
this?
Tough.
Do you do it on all sides or?
So, basically, yes.
Okay.
We're probably going to knock out the bottom 10 layers of it so that Tristan can put a sorting system in. But for now, that's the kill zone. Those
Yeah,
orange
makes sense.
carpets.
Oh, have you got even more?
3 by 3, so the central one. So the way this works, zombie pigments spawn on magma blocks, but nothing else except gas does. So that's why we're using magma blocks. Zombie
Okay.
pigment will then we've got a 3 by 3 hole in the middle. In the center of that 9 tile area, we will put a. I'm just going to let Pete come up. There you are, Pete.
Thank you.
And here it is.
No, too far.
Ha ha ha.
You don't have silk touch on your pick, do you?
In the centre of 9 tiles, what?
In the center, we're going to have a turtle egg, and we're going to have open trapdoors all around the outside. So the
So they'll
zombie
be drawn
pigment
towards the turtle egg.
Exactly, we'll spawn here and go, bah, must stomp on turtle egg, bah. Aha, there's a hole, but I, being a clever turtle, not turtle, clever pigment, know that there's a trapdoor there. Bah, ah! Splat.
Okay.
I
So
do
they
appreciate
all
the sound
have
effects.
elytra.
So did we forget our non-flammable trapdoors?
Yes. Forget's a bit of a strong word. Actually, no, I do have some crimson stuff.
Tristan, do you want to chuck a stack at me and I can
I
put
would
in
have
some
looted some from the
gaps?
from the
Duck 'em round.
vaults as well. You got any more glass there, Mike?
Yep. But not
So-
enough to do a whole nother pillar.
Oh, should I go to the
This is the
overlord?
last pillar.
Thank you.
If you want to go and get another, it'll be 7 stacks of glass then. That would be appreciated.
Have 7 stacks of glass being cooked.
No.
So I'll go and put 7 stacks of sand in the furnace. Or 2.
My storage system does have a bunch of sand if necessary.
I'll say mine's got loads of sand as well. So
What should be
help
dark?
yourself.
Yep, it dark. Pizza's easier. Although
Has somebody got a firework?
Yes.
No, that's me. Oh, right.
Yeah.
The sound
why
was
not?
me getting damaged because I was moving quicker.
I keep getting
Someone-
freaked out by Pete's armor stands. I think there's it's armed zombies.
I got freaked out by my own armor stands occasionally.
You know when like garages and so on get pictures of police officers and put them in the windows to deter.
Like in
what I
Morrison's.
assume-
Yeah.
Yeah, I assume it's to deter paper mache burglars personally, but whatever, it works for them. Yeah, Pete's got armor stands in there to determine, people who are scared of armor stands. Okay, then we want a. Watching Pete trying to nudge me down the hole.
Ow.
Awesome.
That was a sneeze. No, look, a bunch of sand. How many stacks? Pete's only got
7.
5. Right, I'm nicking 2 from Pete.
Okay, so
And
turtle egg
that
on
glass
that.
block is where the turtle egg is. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
It
Playing
doesn't
around
need to
at
be
night
glass
is really
block for
nice.
now.
These freaking
Yeah.
shaders, man.
For now, I think just imagine there's a turtle egg on there.
Oh yeah, because it's
Because-
going to get broken, isn't it?
We don't want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so
Zombie
basi-
way?
that's it. This is now.
Don't we need gas spawn protection for this?
We do,
layer?
yeah.
But
Do you do that by making
So-
it just like too high?
with a non-spawnable surface on top.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Or I guess 2.5 maybe.
We cover it in
Using a
birds.
slab.
There's no point restricting it from 2.5 to
When does
2.
baby zombies think that
No,
they're allowed to
3 to
pick to it?
2.5.
No, no.
No, it's the more. My point being, if we use a slab, then it's non-spawnable.
Maybe we should just go to sleep.
so the top layer. What you do is you build the layers out, and then it needs to be 4 blocks high. Wait, hang on.
You better not
5 by
spawn a
5 wide,
creeper
4
there,
high.
Al.
You what, mate?
You
So
better not
the
spawn a creeper by my storage system.
Guess you are quite far behind. So I just gave up. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess by sleeping,
that
the
off?
one thing I'm going to guarantee is that there's a creeper left. Right? If there's a
Thanks,
creeper,
guys.
I'll find
5 minutes
it.
to press.
what's its dimensions? Blimmin'.
This scaffolding is staying as my launch pad.
Fine.
I've decided.
Fine. Oh, where's the wretched size of wretched things?
The ghasts.
No, the zombified piglins. So the ghasts need 4 blocks high to spawn in. So as long as we make it no more than, well, not 4 blocks, basically less than 4 blocks. They can't
Yeah,
spawn.
that's what I'm saying. If we do it with like 2.5, that's big enough for the piglins to spawn, but not
So,
big
yeah,
enough for the gas. And having the slab to make it a
That's-
half will mean it's non-spawnable.
No, that's
No, because you
that would have
so
to be an upper half slab, and so it
Yeah.
would be
it's
you would have the-
technically probably doable.
I assume we
Um,
basically we either make it 2 or 3 depending on whether zombie piglins need.
So how would you make it non-spawnable if you're going for full
So
blocks?
So
you
the
have
very-
glass top.
The very top level, you either put glass or a bottom side slab.
That's what I assume we do as a bottom slide slab. So 2 blocks and then a bottom slab.
So what we want to do is do multiple layers of this. I'm just looking up how tall zombified piglin spawn areas need to be. No,
Pete, that wouldn't be 2.5 space spawning space. for the
No,
piglins.
you're right. It'd be 2. Sorry. Yes, I'm with you. It would. Yeah.
That's the thing I was objecting to.
Sorry,
basically.
it was yes. The height was 2.5. The spawning space is 2. I think that's where we got cross. I was saying make it basically 2.5
Yeah.
above here. Is where we'd put the roof. But yeah,
Now I need a
I
whole
think
bunch
same
of-
argument, but
Let's wait to have it just glass already made. Yeah, screw it. Right, who's got a bunch of coal and stuff?
coconuts
Me, probably.
all standing in a row.
You can chuck them in the furnace that has is hopper fed if you want, and that will.
Annoyingly, this wiki page doesn't actually say how. That's 1, 2, 3. So yeah, I think as long as we make one higher than that.
Okay.
Where is this one?
So if we make it 3 on each layer,
We're going to make
Might be enough.
2 layers for now, I guess.
So you
Maybe
say,
3,
just
depending on how
for
much
now.
you've got.
Tristan, did you say it's 2 pieces of wool for 1 item?
Yeah.
So I need at least 14 stacks
Someone
of
throw me
wool.
some magma blocks.
tell you what I'll do is make a staircase up.
How much wool have you got?
Cool.
What
I'm going
might-
to head down and sort out the wool for Al.
What I might do is
Okay.
Sure. We're making it the same dimensions, are we?
set
Yeah.
some,
Yep. Right. I'll crack
So
with this then.
the wider the better. So this is where you can do a calculation to work out how wide you want it to be. Where you say, I want this to be, forgive me if I lie, but you want it to be wide enough so that when you have you create yourself a little AFK box at the top,
Right.
which you want to stand in. Oh, bolts. And you want it so that the entire farm is within spawning distance of that AFK
it's slow,
box.
isn't it? It's true.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But also outside of the mobs don't
It's
move
just
distance. if
there's
that
just a
makes sense.
nameplate underground and some
Yeah.
snipping sounds. Brilliant. Vanilla cooking is slow as balls. Goodness gracious.
How many do you need?
7
That'll do.
stacks.
Okay, there's
Well,
9.
14, 14 stacks of
in
wall. Yeah, okay. 7 stacks of glass. So tomorrow this will be finished cooking, Mike. We can finish the
there.
walls
Only if someone's in this area.
if someone's in this area. So Mike.
Yeah, it'll be.
Yeah. So if the so let's talk about what that's be used for. So that's just a chute to keep everything in place. If you don't have that, it doesn't technically matter in that the farm will still function. However, you will get reduced drops
Yeah.
because some of them, or rather, you won't get reduced drops. You'll get reduced collection because some of the things will fall off the side.
Yeah.
Not if they
For
will land
now, I
in the
think we
target
don't really care about that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
so
need
Do
my
we have
leggings
enough
on.
glass for the?
Well, no. I guess we should bring something that's not glass.
It doesn't have. So I brought a whole load of stone to make stone slabs
Okay.
and a crafting table. Actually, technically, I brought 2 crafting tables.
I brought a crafting table too.
Do we have
Okay.
enough stuff? Do I need to bring anything?
If you've got any magma blocks, then those are always useful.
I haven't, but I can find some. Does anybody have some?
I brought all mine, I think.
Yeah, same as. I mean, I didn't have any, but I brought more. The classic mistake that everyone makes the first time they make this kind of farm is to
Hey, it's okay. We did a vault and died.
accidentally.
Don't know how we're doing
what's
this.
it called? Accidentally, in one of the layers, cover over the middle area.
Hmm. I did not make that mistake.
Cover over the middle area.
You got to have a chute down the middle. for
Yeah.
everything to
How
fall
would
down.
you accidentally cover that? Oh, I didn't bring the.
Have you got any more magma
Trapdoors.
blocks, Tristan?
You got appropriate trapdoors this time, Mike. Do you want me to go and get some?
Thank you.
Actually,
Oh, is it?
I've got some wood here, so I can probably make some.
Didn't we? Do they burn? I sort of assume that you would not. Not
They
joking.
will, but
Are that the right ones?
No.
no.
You- and assuming you want the glass. I mean, if you don't want the glass, then we're fine.
We don't need glass in.
You don't
Okay,
need
in
it,
which
it's just
case,
better
yeah,
if
you're
you do
fine.
have it.
I mean, up at this level.
No, this one needs to go in.
Yeah.
There you go. Then it's, yeah, that's good.
Okay, we need 1, 2, 3,
We
4
might
more
need glass
trapdoors.
as the middle one.
Oh, okay.
Do
I
you
don't
have any
know-
more wood on you, Pete?
Yes.
So once this is done, maybe we can do another vault.
Pete, there you go. There's something to place it against.
Thank you.
Most
any
of this
more wood?
stream has been
I don't have any
people
glass.
preparing for vaults
sorry.
and then this.
Oh, sorry. That was there for a reason.
Hello.
Do you have glass,
Yep.
Mike?
It doesn't
Awesome.
need to be glass in the middle. It's just, you know.
In the interest of safety.
Osho certified. Does this catch fire? That'd be funny. We're
Okay, so
gonna
for
need
now, we need-
piglin drops more often. I guess is the point here.
Yeah, so the zombie piglin drops will give us
Oh, I see.
gold and zombie flesh.
When you said the hole in the middle, it's because there are multiple levels, and the next
Yes.
level you go, oh, I'm just going to build a platform, and then you go, where are all my
Exactly.
dudes?
Yep.
You right there, Pete?
Yeah.
Quite happy. That's not enough.
Nearly.
Not enough.
I'm actually going on a timer and see how far you can do it.
Oh, come on.
He's wearing an elytra and still doesn't activate it all the way down.
I was trying to work out how the hell I fell off.
That's going in a video. Oops.
Dear. So we just need to put
Click
turtlenegs.
that.
Need...
Zucker.
We
Make
need
it
spawn
click.
proofing at the top.
Okay, so hang on.
I am really impressed with this shader pack, I have to say.
Why is my room?
Have you noticed the heat haze?
No, I haven't.
When you're at the bottom, look up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cool.
It's so subtle.
haven't-
It has to be really far
Yeah.
away before you notice.
You know what?
That is nice.
Aha!
See, it's things like that impress me. That wasn't the detail.
Yeah. DLs and the Devils.
Ow.
What's going on over here? Bish bish.
Dev went down to Georgia.
Okay, so
I went down to the crossroads.
probably don't actually need that much.
I don't
Seems
know
like
why,
a
but
good thing
when you look at
I've
this from the bottom, it's like honeycomb.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. No, I fell off again.
Lamau.
Smooth.
You have to do it. I did a dash to get across.
Yeah. Hindsight.
Okay.
Lamau, gosh, I can't remember the last time I heard that.
I haven't got any food left. Oh well. Guess I'll eat zombie flesh.
Cost of living crisis.
Let's see. Would you like some of my steak?
Nice steak yesterday. It's tasty.
If you have a bunch.
Is that with your 2 decanters of port?
Well, that
Uh,
no, so we went to Davy's wine bar first, and that's where the receipt came from.
Are you not too high there?
It was after that that we then went to the Carlton Club, and that's where we had the port
You're also top half.
and many G&Ts. But the issue with the Carlton Club is that you never charge for anything. It just comes on
Oh.
a bill at the end of the month, which is very dangerous.
I can see why that would be dangerous.
Yeah, it just all goes to a house account, and then you just get invoiced at the end of the month.
Yeah. See, this is where it gets really awkward because my expenses
off.
will get really heavily scrutinised to make sure that I'm not doing anything silly.
We're always doing silly things.
Basically, make
example.
sure you're not Pete.
We're currently standing on top of the nether.
Rude.
Well, if I come back with a receipt for 5 decanters of port from a lunch, I get taken to an office and asked a lot of very, very, very complicated questions like how many people were at that lunch? You say 20
One.
people, but you only ordered 1 meal.
Yeah, most of them weren't hungry.
Yeah, exactly.
Or even
It's,
there.
Or even that. Yeah.
I
You
ordered
get-
the report for when they got there, but they never arrived.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. How to prove it, find evidence to show that they didn't actually turn up, and it's all of this scrutiny. It's really really inconvenient.
Do you
I should
suppose
have gone to the civil service.
suppose scaffolding burns?
I
No.
believe it does, but I don't know for certain.
Want me to find out?
Science.
Suppose the question is, do you suppose magma burns? Scaffolding?
I don't actually know if
underneath
magma
now,
can set things up.
Hmm?
Oh, yeah.
I thought you were just suddenly invisible for some reason.
Science. So there's various enhancements you can do to sort of speed up the rates of this farm. The obvious one is more layers and wider.
Mhm.
As long as you're within the range of mobs will spawn within. Basically,
What-
as long as you've got mobs to spawn in the right amount of distance, you're fine.
What's the range of the turtle egg?
If they got line of sight, they'll go towards it.
Right.
Yeah, it really is quite powerful. Before that, it was all tricks with iron golems. The
Yeah.
next upgrade up is to capture. See how many is it? I think it's 12
Whoa.
zombie. Name tag 12
Got
zombie
level 2.
pigmen, and put them on isolated and properly secured platforms around the outside. So that you've got every square of the entire farm is with the 100 blocks of a zombie pigman. You then, that's a player-driven one. You then stand in the middle. Hang on a minute. Yeah, you stand right in the middle, preferably with a layer of safety so that you safety protection so that you can't get hurt by zombie pigmen. You then hit one.
Right.
Isn't that what the
And-
other
Oh,
farm
yeah, and
is?
the all anger, yeah.
Yeah, they all anger. They all basically when they scream, all zombie pigmen within 100 blocks target the player. 100 blocks of the zombie pigman that's hit
target the player.
And that's exactly how Pete's one works, except
Yeah.
this one restricts spawning. This sort of style would restrict the spawning.
Then the point of the 12, which are name tagged, is that they remember the anger and re-shout it to every new spawn. And so they spawn and they just charge you. At which point, usually you just use an entity cramming chamber to kill them.
Mhm.
You don't even bother anything. Literally, they just crush themselves to death.
MRG. Ah, you bastard.
You having a
I
light
was
shot
really impressed with that as well.
on. Dear.
Can't
Okay,
MLG
so this
down
is
here.
now
What
a-
did you do?
Almost functional farm. I'm going to do one thing to make it functional.
Turn it on. Pull the lever.
turtle egg.
Crank! Pull the
I'm going to
lever!
do two things to turn it on.
Wrong lever!
We don't have trapdoors up here.
Poison for
We don't have
Cusco.
enough trapdoors
Cusco's
down here.
poison.
Thought you made a bunch.
Whilst we're all here,
I've got a
I'm-
whole
yeah.
huge amount of wood if you want to make some. I just realised.
ooh, yes please, could you make a bunch?
Here's a box. It's got wood in it.
Thank you.
There you go, by the way.
Thank
That's
you.
all I had left, actually.
In
I was
fairness,
going to give you the other stack, but
that's not far off what I had left. Oh. Oh, you know what? Let's just yoink. Thank you. The only little downside of these farms is they're a real pain to work with because everything you do just hurts. Right.
if you turn sneak to toggle, then you can open your inventory, and it's fine.
Let me do that. Oh, by the way, if you walk on the turtle eggs, you'll break them, so don't walk on the turtle eggs, Pete.
Pete.
Didn't.
I know, you just walk towards them.
He's tracking towards it like a zombie.
Yep.
Oh, never did. You did? I saw you. Don't like the shape of this, it's wrong. There's an extra bit. What's the point in this magnet? Everything I do disappears.
Oh, I guess is that why the zombies are drawn to it? Because they want to stamp on it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So
Ah.
turtle eggs are. Turtle breeding mechanics are both cool and really irritating. So when you breed two turtles,
Get more turtles.
one of them becomes pregnant. That then goes to its home.
It didn't
block.
activate. No wonder it was so hard to do.
That turtle goes back to its home block, and where it basically burrows in the sand and lays between 1 and 4, well, 1, 2, 4 eggs inclusive.
Mhm.
There we go. So that should now all be working.
I'm never going to remember what mine's
Um,
saying. Oh, Rainbow! Pete,
Well,
on stream.
oh, I'm not on your stream. Stand by.
I'll stream in about
You
5
suck.
minutes.
I was going to say, let me get to Twitch. I've probably got enough time.
Let's see how
That's
long it
Twitter,
lasts.
hang on.
Oh, that's really cool.
Oh, there's a zombie
it's
pigman
annoying
down
that
there
Twitch and
because
Twitter
someone's
start
been
at the same
placing a
time.
bunch of magma blocks.
Oh, yeah, nice. Double
Oops.
rainbow all the way.
I slept to get rid of rain, and this
What
was
does
the
that
morning
mean?
rainbow. Wonder how long it lasts.
We'll have to do that.
Normally
This
my
is gonna
corpse
cause-
is nearby, but this is a bit of a trek. A trek to lose.
So no one appears to be up there at the moment.
Well, they might be standing on the glass. Oh, no,
It is
it's-
opposite the
it's
sun, so they got that bit right.
Pete, where are you?
The
It's the
magma.
sky darkening.
Okay, can you come down, please?
Jimkins,
Thank you.
why is there a rooted block on the nether portal?
I'm just breaking into certain heights so that we can have a storage system.
Yeah. I'll put one in at some point.
Yeah, it's fair.
I'm so glad your stream caught that.
Caught both of
That's
them.
when get sticky keys and everything.
So, Mike, shouldn't somebody? Oh no, because we've got area below us that we're potentially spawning stuff in.
Yes, that's why it's up high.
Yeah.
So it's not. It's up high. So the spawning area should be at least 24 blocks above the top deck. So the AFK should be 24 blocks above the top deck of the spawning area. Thank you.
So I want to troll Pete, but not Mike.
Okay, go for it.
Well, that was
Hooray!
annoying for me because I was building that up to a
That's right.
sensible height.
That was only a half troll. Da, 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 da.
Got some health.
Thank you. My full health is now full.
I just looked down and saw there was a health bar. Ah, I fell off. Oh, come on.
That was interesting. I had momentum. I touched the ground, so I stopped elytrating, but I still had momentum, so I fell off the nether portal. That was fun.
So if people land on this platform, I believe we should be far enough that we're not spawning mobs in the nether, I think.
Okay.
Should probably build it out of something that we're not actually going to knock down.
Yeah, well, this is just temporary. Build it out of magma blocks. This seems safe.
I have 20
Al,
health.
jump on this quick.
Suddenly I have more health. Right, where we go?
I'm just going to replace it with these.
Who do
Okay,
what, where, why?
We're cowering on a.
Oh,
a
we
shoulder
thought you were
box
going to
in case
troll
you
us,
broke the
but you just...
scaffolding.
Who do you think I am?
You're Pete. Move.
That's fair.
It's fair and true. Do, 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 do.
So, Mike, we have a platform.
So
of
this
about
our AFK
24
box?
blocks. So it depends whether you want XP or not, essentially.
So this is the no XP AFK box.
This is the XP.
Oh, okay, right. Why?
Well, for no XP, you could go up above.
Well, my thing would be, well, why would this give you XP? Do you not have to actually hit the people?
Not for zombie piglins, I believe.
Oh,
Zombie,
okay.
zombie piglins are unique in that they're the only block. How the what the didn't render balls.
Didn't render balls.
I've already got the hot toast. Have I already got that achievement?
Oh, now Pete's got it.
Mine forever.
It's just got wood in it.
Got wood.
Plenty.
I was aware that I was getting more and more velocity, but I couldn't see anything,
Uh,
and I just sort of assumed that I was still high enough up. Then I tried to tilt up and it didn't work.
Tilt.
Nope, wrong one.
if we're, however far, we're 24 blocks above the ceiling-ish.
Yep.
If we're a bunch below the magma blocks, shouldn't they be spawning up there?
Yes.
Where are they then?
They're
If,
not.
if everything's done correctly.
Everything is not done correctly.
I mean,
See no
wait
piglin?
for a few seconds.
Well, we've been
They-
here
they've-
for a minute since you basically since you died. We were all already here, but you were up there, so I was not.
Yeah,
going
so
up.
I was the one who was going to be blocking that. Check.
Mike,
I don't know where
explain
Al's
your
gone.
mechanics. It's
Yeah.
Mike and the
Down.
mechanics.
Oh, I was there.
Hmm?
Oh, I
Ah.
see Mike's corpse.
That was loud
Ah, run away!
as heck. What if we were all at the bottom? Do you think they start falling down?
No, so we need to be close enough for them to spawn. I don't actually know how far away we are.
Well, I guess we could climb a bit higher and see if they spawn.
Yeah, I was just about to say, yeah, just climb higher and see what happens.
How close are you?
I can sit around here. What's the floor?
You are 22 up from where we are.
Okay.
I don't know what level.
177. I don't know what the floor is.
I was going to say you can count up on the glass blocks how far away.
Oh
you are.
yeah, I guess I can. Stand by. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 to the floor of the thing.
So I think you're too close to. You're close enough to prevent spawns now. I think, Mike.
I'm still outside the Nether.
That was
So
it.
say again, you think I was?
13 odd blocks away. Pete is blocking spawns.
We don't know.
13 blocks away, definitely is.
Yeah.
So
35 blocks.
that could work. I'm just
That's
looking
where-
at the exact details of.
Yeah. That's where this platform is. Pete, do you want to jump off and Elytra down?
Or you think it's 12 too high?
No, I'm. So we're on a platform 35 blocks below it, which is about 24 blocks above the ceiling. It's slightly
Mhm.
more. Pete was up on another platform, another 22 blocks closer, just to see how close that was for us to get a reading.
Okay, so mobs can't spawn naturally within 24 blocks of the player.
Yeah.
They might despawn over 32 blocks away and will instant despawn over 128 blocks, spherical distance.
Yeah.
So this should
Okay,
be a
so-
spawning place.
So they should be spawning up there.
Yeah, so the spawning area is within 144 blocks spherical,
So the ground should
but
survive.
obviously some of those will spawn and instantly despawn. From 32 blocks to 144 blocks, when stuff spawn, from 34 to 128 blocks, when stuff spawns, it won't move. It's there, but it just stands still, going unless something is activated it, and that something can be it's got line of sight on a player, it's taking damage, the usual stuff. In this case, the turtle egg works for that. So we're using the turtle egg to force the mobs that are 32 blocks away to move. Once they start moving, I believe, although I can't just find something to clarify, but I believe that once they start moving, they count as active and therefore won't despawn.
Right. I don't have any mob blips on my
Yeah,
map.
nothing's spawning.
No.
I don't even have them on when I get to see the underneath. I see some fire in the distance.
Oh yeah,
I've made a second platform a bit lower again.
that's gone now.
Was it ghast?
Oh no, it's sufficiently below here that if you get any height, it disappears. The one I can see
Yeah.
at least.
So the other thing to watch out for is, hello Pete, is mob spawn cap. Ah yes, mob spawn caps is the other one. So
There aren't any mobs.
we probably. What about the Nether below us?
There's one.
There's a few.
Well,
So you don't just see them automatically.
well, I guess there may be some that are far
On the
enough
map.
away that the map won't see it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So put it this way: when I'm in my farm, I can't see slimes a mere 20 blocks below me.
So there
Are
could
you
be
sure
some
there are
down there,
slimes
but
there?
Yeah, because I can hear it,
Okay.
but they're not on the map.
I mean, I could
So
hear
if
a
we-
ghast and I couldn't see it.
If we all go up to the
So let's
top
make it
platform,
24
fly
above
away,
that.
come back.
Just leave the nether, right?
You want to make this off the top platform?
Oh, even higher. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, make it above, not below. Okay, Tristan, so that you've got them all. Okay, so we want to fly at least 128 blocks away, all at the same time. Doesn't actually
Not
matter
all
which
of us have
direction.
enough fireworks for that.
You can walk it.
Oh, they're spawning.
There we go.
Hooray!
So someone was breaking it.
Well, I did leave the
Um,
nether, so maybe it wasn't.
Al was breaking it. It's all his fault.
Hooray.
It stopped
Ow.
spawning because Pete came back.
It stopped spawning because I could have shown it on stream working. And we can't have that. Oh, I've had spray. I've had
Ghast.
spray. Look at that.
What, a ghast above the roof?
I can just hear one.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So Pete's still here. I'm going to go to the top, as we said. Oh, that platform in the middle needs to be taken down because it's not spawn proofed.
Yeah.
I'm on it. Literally and figuratively. So if we go 24 blocks above the
Yep, I'm almost there.
yeah, and then the spawn cap will probably be taken up. Yeah. So can anyone see the ghast on the map?
Nap.
So I can't. Am I miles above the yes, I am.
You have slabs still.
Yes.
Could you slab this space, please? No, no.
No, no, no,
The one
no.
right in front of me. That one, yeah. Thank you.
Anyways.
So 24 you said, did you?
Yep. I did, yes.
There we go.
I'm going back to the nether
I mean,
to
if we
ruin
go up a
everything.
bit,
Haha.
if we go a bit higher, that doesn't matter. It's just going to be at least 24.
That's an extra 10.
That should do. So this is a bottom side slab.
Yep.
Explain what's happening here. Ooh, zombies.
We're making a spawning area. Do you want to make it like 5 high and just put a slab on top?
Yeah, that's what I was going to do.
Can't see
was
anything
gonna
except
put
for the
glass on the
inside of
top.
Tristan.
Uh,
Ow!
Oh, I thought you put a
No.
slab on top.
Stop. Doesn't need to be that high.
You said 5 high.
Oh, I wasn't a light string anymore. You know what I was saying about momentum? Oh,
dear.
I'm not doing very well.
Can we
Oh, that's where all
bulk this
my...
out a little bit?
I have no idea how to get back to that.
Oh, I had 50 levels as well. Oh well. Just realised that before I died last time.
You died earlier then.
Yeah. Several times. Right, okay, so in theory, we're now getting spawns below.
Has anybody got any scaffolding?
Yep, there's 24 down, or 29 down at the base of it. It's probably not enough.
No, I need at least 64.
I'm heading back. I will grab some more.
Are you exiting the nether?
Yes. Peter's
Maybe we can
there,
do a vault.
but he was
It's
running
10
away.
o'clock. I'm here now. I'm amongst your chicken.
Is someone on the nether roof who can give me the Y level of the nether roof? Top of the nether roof.
Isn't that unknown value?
Pete.
It is, but I can't know. I don't know what it is. Can't remember.
Not known to you.
I've got some more.
Pete Muses?
Probably.
Aha.
Al, what are you doing?
I'm waiting for you to help me. Don't run away.
I've just realised I've been on mute for like forever.
I thought you'd be very. Yeah,
There are piglins on there, but they're not being attracted to the turtle egg. Is it weird?
Oh, he's actually made it onto the thing and has stamped the turtle egg to death in this middle one. Yeah, they've
Who
killed, they've killed the turtle eggs.
Oh. Is that one block not enough then?
It might need to be 2.
Yeah. I guess it's an easy fix.
It's just going to hit the magma. Is it not?
Ow!
Is it?
Seriously?
Tell you when I get there.
Oh.
Oh
Yeah,
no!
yeah,
How
they are.
am I gonna do that?
Yeah, right. Okay, I'm now acting as human bait for those ones.
Yes.
And
I
I'll
need my
only work
spare
once.
elytra. Is how I can do that.
I've got a spare elytra. Pete. Good thinking. Yeah, it needs to be one back. Well, I guess we could go up there and just build it out.
My body's on the
Or just do
the
it.
top of the thing.
Mine too.
If you get someone who can get up there to just loot just your elytra and drop it down.
Oh, I've got an elytra home, I just forgot until you said that.
Oh, okay. I don't want to use this one too much because it doesn't have them breaking or mending.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do
Let
a
me know
quick
if you need
fix
more
here.
height, Al.
Okay. Oh. Ooh. You can't look over the edge and also be climbing.
Okay, so this needs to be.
I do like the way, if you're flying
Oh,
slowly,
wider.
you start kicking your legs to try and speed yourself up.
Okay, that's 3, 6, maybe 10? I don't know. Let's keep going, we'll see. I can reach. Woohoo!
Oh, you're gonna steal on my levels, aren't you? If you're up there. Level
There's levels here?
Oh no, I was right on the roof. Oh yeah, Tristan, can you add like 10 more, please? I was actually on the roof.
But there's a U here.
Do you know what I've
Yeah, that's the
realised
roof.
About this.
So that's where I was. You didn't need any more of them.
All
Oh,
this, all
I
this
didn't think
glass
you were on
that
the
we've
roof.
put in is
I see.
exactly 1 to the side of where it needs to be.
Did Mike say?
Need to take down all of this glass.
Have
Like
you
the whole
done
stack.
the upper level as well?
Have you not got a vein miner, Mike?
Or not yet?
I've poked the hole a bit wider, but
Okay. How wide are we gonna want it? Just one?
so
Oh, is it all the glass at the side? Oh, geez, okay.
have you got?
Oops.
Are you using? Al, are you using a
Yeah.
silk touch pick for that?
Ow!
Sorry. That was actually
Ow.
an accident. I was digging away a piece of glass, and then all of a sudden my mining speed took over and just destroyed all of that. So we're going to need to put some more magma down. 'cause
Can't
I
get the
broke it.
staff.
Well, you're asking the wrong person, aren't you?
Am I?
I ain't staff.
Is there someone at the bottom collecting the falling glass?
I'll do that.
So I'll be there in a second.
Yes, that's a safe place to stand. Underneath falling glass.
IRL, absolutely terrible idea. Minecraft, genuinely a good way of getting glass.
I like how silk touch is necessary to get the glass back, but the fact that the glass then falls thousands of blocks.
I mean, in fairness, it's only like 60. And that's for the ones at the top, it was 64, then 63, then 62.
Mike can count backwards. Hello. Shall I help?
Like, no, because it'll fall even further.
QQ.
Right, move there.
Well, I've got a bunch of glass now. Anyone fancy a bolt? Well, Mike builds this because he's a fool and did it wrong.
Rather than breaking it from the bottom, if you want to move it one out, I can just go straight going back up again.
Can you
Or we can put a storage
Oh yeah,
container
yeah, I'm
now.
with you.
could you not just have moved the turtle egg one up so they couldn't step on it?
No, it's
No, because it's got to...
diameter or radius. If you just do the ring for it, I can add it up.
Wait, what?
What
You mean
if
they'll
I'm
break it
saying-
anyway?
No, I haven't.
Oh no. Oh.
Are we doing this here?
Great.
Confused.
That can go, that can go, that can go.
Confucius say what's happening.
These.
We'll do it all the way to the bottom, Tristan. Do you not want your sorting system down there?
Yeah, but it'll be one-sided. And yeah,
Okay.
I was just building stuff because I could.
Right, I've got the ring in place up here now.
Yeah, that's probably fine. As long as I get given the glass, then it's
I was gonna say
easy to
I'm
extend
now out
this,
of glass, so I need more. I need some more now.
Yeah,
I
we
have some.
haven't got enough glass to do the whole thing. What
I
I'm
have
wanting
this
to do
in
though is to make sure I get enough trapdoors.
Did you get that?
Check.
I have a
You
bunch
do
of
it off your head,
trapdoors.
Chow.
So
Oh,
the
my
one
wood
time I
was-
tried to, have you not got your magnet on? I haven't got my magnet on.
I do have my magnet on. It just wasn't
I was
good.
very
There you go,
surprised that it didn't get you then.
Um,
Do you want some fireworks?
I've
Right.
got some scaffolding. That should ought to do it. Well,
Third
there you
such
go.
thing. I'm part of this now. Hooray.
Oh,
So
you able
I'm
to
just
take my
gonna
scaffolding?
Get this bottom bit up to the right level.
No, you're digging up too fast. There we go.
Does anybody want to do a level 9 vault?
Can do.
I ran out. No, I didn't. Because I made all these crystals, but we've just been using.
Pete, if you're sneaking, you can do 3.
Ooh, I guess you can.
Wait, what? Oh, I see.
Okay, so let's get the trapdoors in.
Ah, ruined it. Oops. Give me that. Thank you. Magnet, thank you.
Oh, I'm out of glass.
No, I'm out of glass.
No.
I've got a
I'm all
magnet.
out of glass. There's no glass within me.
Oh, good.
That doesn't sound like a bad thing to me, if I'm honest.
I was trying to make up the
mean-
lyrics as it went along, and it just went badly.
Unless you're into that kind of thing.
I mean, even that guy on the internet turned out not to be into it. I've got
But
one
it was
magnet.
into him. Ayo.
And how? Right.
How? I don't want to know that.
Oh, you fixed the
If you get the
magnet.
angles just right, you can really. I fixed the magnet, yes. You can really, just sort of ram it in there.
Hey, look, you can play a game. You can play catch with yourself. Ah. Easily amused. See, I was waiting for that. So, heck you.
Oh, dear.
I was actually about to jump off anyway. I was just thinking whether I could be bothered. And then, troll face.
So in theory, wait, no, hang on. How does?
How does blur? Zombies. That's the point. See if any
A
more
bit
of
of a
that
time
glass
check,
is
by the
there.
way, guys. It's 20 past 10.
That's what I'm saying about vaults. We've done 2 and we died in 1.
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah, Pete.
Wait, which one's which?
If you guys go down to the bottom, it should start
Ooh,
spawning.
foggy.
I mean, I'm currently placing trapdoors still.
Oh, okay. If you guys go down to the bottom, it shouldn't start spawning.
Actually, more accurate. I'm just trying to remember how you do this middle bit. How do you do that middle bit? Actually, that probably is viable.
Just not worrying about it.
Well, so it's the 4 diagonal corners off where the turtle
Yeah.
egg should be.
Because there's no block to place it against.
Exactly.
Can't you place it against a block and then remove the block you placed it
You
against?
can, but then you end up with a little bridge out so they can technically cross.
Oh, yeah.
So what I'm doing is saying, but you don't actually need it there. I've only got 1 turtle egg left, by the way, so only 1 floor of this can be active.
Oh. Are you able to get... You can get onto the roof easily, can't you?
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. That
There's a turtle egg on the roof.
was far too funny.
Hang on. Do you want some more glass, Pete?
Glass Pete.
Yes, please.
There you are.
Glass please.
Thank you.
And that as well. Okay,
Sure, come on.
onto the roof. You say there's another turtle.
Well, I came down and grabbed it
Oh,
by
thank you.
mistake. There you go.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
I do like the map when you're in here. It's just like, yes, this is a big, bright, red, orangey sort of thing. Okay,
I mean,
so that should
is
now-
that not what it is?
It's not wrong, exactly.
So I'm up at the top.
I am also up at the top. Ow.
Ow.
Hi. Oh!
So are you two down at the bottom?
Missed.
Oh no, Pete's halfway up.
So if you're down at the bottom, it will work, but it'll be exceptionally inefficient because of all the spawning area directly underneath in the nether. Now, what we could do is get someone like Tristan or Pete to or Al to go and put 400,000 buttons down there to spawn-proof every surface. But I know that Iskall did that in Hermitcraft series, I want to say 7, and it took him something like 4 days of non-stop button placing. I don't mean just 4 hours in the evening. I mean 4 entire days of 12 hours each.
Mike, do you have any more glass?
What you're saying is
Hold
we
on,
should
please.
automate it. I have placed all the glass that I've
Spawn-proof in the
cooked.
nether is a pain.
However, if those two go down to the bottom, we should still be spawning them at a reasonable rate.
Why
They'll
did?
be adding
It's,
to the mob
it's,
cap.
it's the nether mob cap.
Why is there
So
an
it's-
arrow?
The way these, because probably because Pete's shooting at you. The way that the spawn algorithm works is that it selects an area at random, a block at random within the entirety of the 144 by 144 block radius around you. That spherical radius around you. It will then do, I believe it's 10 attempts, and just like a random search. Oh, it's not random. There's a search pattern that goes around that area to spawn the mob or mobs that it's trying to spawn.
Okay, let's do that.
And it will only it basically if it fails all 10 attempts because conditions aren't all met, then it just skips that, moves on. So for us, the vast majority of space around us doesn't work.
Yeah.
But when you're on the nether roof, the vast majority does work. Well, half works. So you'll always end up filling up the mob cap, which I believe is 30 mobs in the nether. What is the mob cap?
Oh, that seems pretty
I
low.
can't see Pete, but I can see Pete's arrows.
70, sorry,
So-
in the nether.
Look at this.
Wait, no, that's in the overworld, 70.
So
no, it's
one
okay. It's
suggestion-
70 by dimension. Sorry, go on.
one suggestion I have is we have a platform higher up that can be used as an XP farm. Because, well, that would
Yep.
be useful. Because this
Use
does currently
fireworks
this
are
doesn't
very
work as an
effective.
XP farm.
Oh, that is correct. So to make it work as an XP farm, the
Ow.
first thing I do is just extend it upwards and do n more layers up until you've got a little XP area you can stand on at the bottom. And you go, okay, fine, the bottom few layers aren't going to work, but I'm here for experience, not for drops. Or not the other drops.
Oh, so you basically make it symmetrical. Do a mirror image up above, almost.
Well, you just keep adding layers. So to extend this, what I'd do is, first of all, make it wider, but then I'd knock out the top platform, the anti-gas platform, and just keep building more layers up. So if you've got 10 layers up, let's say, and then your XP spawning platform is literally 2 blocks below or 3 blocks below the bottom layer.
Oh right, yeah.
You acknowledge
Yeah.
that the bottom few layers are going to be too close, so mobs aren't going to spawn in the bottom handful. But
Yeah, I was assuming that, but with just by adding a platform partway down the glass chute.
yeah, that works. Yeah, the lower down you go, the more of the
Yeah.
platform,
Whoa!
the spawn platforms will be in spawn area. Okay, Pete, are you in the overworld or are you in the, you're in the nether?
3 nugs for an iron bridge. That's cool.
I can come back to the overworld if you need me.
No, it's
Oh,
alright.
wait.
Just we're sort of standing on the spawning platform waiting for to see what
Got it.
happens.
Do you have some slabs?
Yes,
Stone slabs. Could I grab them? please?
there you are.
Okay.
There it is.
Right, I think we can afford bit of time for one last vault
We also
before
need
bed.
to
It is a
talk about
Friday.
research.
Oh yeah, shall I unlock pouches then? I can't. Pouches are so small, and the drawers are so many. Whoa!
But do we want to go through all the researches?
I wonder if we'd have to do
Oh,
like
but all of them.
Let's have a look.
Keep doing that.
So, by grouping, in storage, you've got mechanism, refined storage, applied energistics, drawers, simple storage network, and colossal chests. I assume that you're
mechanism.
going to want either AE or
Oh.
RS at some point.
And there may be
Um,
disagreement on which one people want. That's fine.
But I think it sounds like everyone does want drawers, except for me who doesn't care.
Oh, it's free to. It doesn't. So none of the storage ones increase it, so it's just expensive. I don't
Yeah.
mind which one we get of those, to be honest.
I
know that
Simple
AE2
storage
has got
network
some-
is accessible earlier, but is a lot less powerful.
Yeah. Do you think it interfaces with drawers?
Yeah, I think so.
Sounds good.
It has no storage itself. It has to access external storage for
Yeah,
everything.
yeah. Yeah, I know that.
Colossal chests are basically big chests. I believe mechanism QIO is basically RS or AE that none of us know. So then we've got looting, where you've got the different tiers of pouches that are going to be really useful. Then you've got junk management, which I don't really know what it does.
Pete, that's not working. I have a dog.
Then you've got power, which
Hang on. So for storage, what are we working towards first?
so drawers I think is first.
Okay. Okay.
Then there potentially simple storage network if we want a digital storage computer system type thing
Sounds
that
good.
has a lot lower capabilities.
So looting is just pouches.
Yeah.
And there's junk management.
Yeah, but which one do you want?
Pouches is
Yeah.
the big thing, then.
Like, pouches. Okay. I mean, do we care about junk management?
Eventually,
don't
but
think
not
so.
right now.
What does that do?
It just
This
sucks crap
controller
out. Yeah.
allows you to specify 9 items by default that will be automatically deleted on pickup inside a vault. The junk
Right.
controller can also be upgraded, although expensively, to handle up to a stunning 1,026 items.
So you could have it so things like books, bread, scaffolding, and stuff.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about chucking them out again. But you
Yeah.
can do
I'd
a
say
similar
not
thing with
scaffolding,
pouches
yeah.
where you just have enough room for them.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
So pouches, and then power.
That's a
I
later
don't
question.
really know any of them, but we will need at least one of them at some point.
Okay, so if we don't know them, we'll just ignore it for now.
Iron generators is just furnaces that make power. Power is the one you've seen me do in Caveopolis. Flux networks is in Caveopolis as well.
If you look at the prices of them, I would assume that basically the higher priced ones are going to be just better. But
Yes.
we'd have to get
I'm
that.
surprised Flux networks
However-
is that cheap, but then it does add
We-
6 to the rest.
We can sit there and say we just skip power for now.
Yeah, we're not going to need
Especially
power
as
for a
these-
while.
Yeah.
If we're going create, we don't need power until we have the full computer system.
Then okay, let's skip power for now.
Yeah.
Handling,
What am I doing over here?
XNet, modular routers, pipes, iron furnaces, automatic GDS.
Ignore that one.
Okay, and dark utilities. I don't even recognize most of the names.
They're
They're all
they're
missing.
moving items around basically. Although iron furnaces is a bit different. That's just basically faster smelting.
Yeah, so this just looks like
Skip that one, I think.
yeah. Okay, skip.
Modular
Unless-
routers, I'm keen to get at some point, but that is not a high priority.
Oh yeah, so this is what I'm thinking. Is it's literally just because let's be brutally honest. We'll look at this and go, ooh, all of this could be useful.
Yeah.
So it's just what do we absolutely think is a must-have right now?
Yeah.
I think modular routers I would say for medium term.
Yeah, okay,
But,
so
yeah.
not now. So okay, skip handling, big mods, Britannia, mechanism, thermal expansion, and create.
Kind of want all
So
of those.
mechanism and create, I know, allow for ore multiplying essentially. Mechanism is technically better, but create looks neat, and you can make fancy contraptions. I am interested in create and having
I
a
mean,
proper play with it.
the concept of technically better, I find an interesting one, given that it's based on a specific objective, which is different from person to person.
No. Mechanism will
You-
get you more resources per ore. That's what I mean by technically better.
Okay, so you're right. Okay, so
Create
it's,
will-
yeah, with you.
Create gives you ore doubling.
Yep.
Mechanism
Mechanism gives you
probably
tripling.
gives you ore quintupling.
Okay, so I mean, from previous conversations, create sounds like the one people wanted to work towards, but
I think that is going to be more fun.
One of, I think. I think there's a few.
out of those
Yeah.
four, just out of those
Yeah,
four.
out of those four, sure.
So I mean, we ruling out thermal expansion and botany to start with. Botany to start with. Al, you're being very quiet.
I don't really have much of
You've also
a.
missed a couple of them out because I know there's a couple of ones in the big toys that would be quite good to get as
We
well.
haven't got down to the toys.
Just got.
Oh, we're still alright. Sorry, I thought you
We're
could
doing
have
it
stopped
category
there.
by category. We're talking
With
just
you.
the ones in big blocks.
And I'm writing it down as well.
Goodness
That's
me.
shocking.
When did you learn to do that?
In fairness, I've spelled create with two Z's and a C. So yeah, you can tell how bad my spelling is.
So it's wizard, huh?
Okay.
But yeah, I think create's probably for big mods. I think create's probably the.
Okay.
Pete really wants create because it allows him to make a train.
I'm happy with create.
He may have forgotten
Okay.
that he really wants it, but he does.
Qual,
I think
quality of life. Waystones.
mechanism's a good one, but it's not quite so much fun as create.
Vault
Yeah, that's
my
compass
point.
is.
Mechanism is technically better, but create is more fun.
Yeah.
And as we've said several times, we can get more than one of these things. It's just
Yeah.
agreeing in order which one first.
In sort of vague
Yeah.
terms, yeah.
If you were to say, look, Al, for pouches, you get to pouches, and then I go and buy junk management, and you're there going,
Here they come.
You'd be really unimpressed with me, because I've
You've
then made
added
it so you,
2 to the cost of each
Yeah,
of these,
I've
and so
effectively-
that's 8 extra.
yeah, I would have effectively blocked what you wanted. Okay, Qual, Waystones, Torchmaster, Trash Cans, Elevators, and Vault Compass.
Vault compass would be my preference for that one.
It does sound handy, doesn't it?
I think Waystone is going to be useful for
That's
somewhat
loud.
where we are on top of this farm.
Goodness me, that was
It's
loud.
just getting up here trivially. But yeah, Vault Compass I can see being really useful in the vaults.
Okay.
Trash cans, I would say, meh.
Yeah.
Same
Same with Torchmaster, again a bit meh, because you can't use it in the vaults.
Torchmaster allows you to make a mega torch, which prevents spawning in a radius around it.
So
Yeah.
that would be
Of 64 blocks.
useful.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's part of why we're technically 65 blocks above the nether roof.
Yeah, yeah.
So you go to a spot just underneath the nether roof, slam one of those bad boys down. Suddenly that
I
You
I
don't go
can see
fix
it's
problem
useful, but not really essential.
and you can do things like spread them around in your base, and
Yeah.
you suddenly sort of
okay.
I can see the appeal, like with all of these. I'm not overly sold by that personally.
There is. So I've just marked down Vault Compass for now, but again, we don't have to do one from each of these. We could sit
Yeah.
there and say, you know what, I don't actually care.
I would put Waystones as well as Vault Compass, but I would agree that Vault Compass is probably a higher priority there.
Then I'll put Vault Compass until we get Vault Compass, and then I can go to Waystones.
Sure.
That sounds good.
Okay, big toys. That's building gadgets, weirding gadgets, mining gadgets, digital miner.
So weirding gadgets will let us chunk load. That's going to be quite beneficial. Building gadgets, it sounds like it's going to be great, but you need power for that first.
You do need power, yes.
So it's one of those. Yes, I would like to have that, but it's no time soon because we need to get FE first.
That's
And that's not
mid or
until
late
later.
game, then.
Yeah, exactly. But I think weirding gadgets
is
will be
also
quite good.
mid-game.
I expect they all need
But-
power because they all sound like the same.
The
Those sound
other
like
two
diable
say
pods.
that they need power. Weirding gadgets does not.
Weirding gadgets doesn't. Obviously, that's more. I say it's like chunk loading, which is more of a kind of back-end technical thing.
It can be very quick lag. It can very quick lag the server out for your server members if overused.
Yeah.
Also, we can do it with vanilla stuff.
we can do it. It's a lot more fiddly to do with vanilla. I've never made a vanilla chunk loader. I just know how.
It's.
Same.
I would say none of those are a priority at the moment.
okay,
There,
should we skip
there's
that
there's
or
various
do-
ones that are nice to have, but they're all mid-game and
To be honest, like big mobs, the big ones are later game.
yeah,
We're
yeah.
obviously not. We're not going to get them soon, even if we could technically unlock create now if we wanted to. I think. Oh no, it's 15 now.
So I guess the immediate question is, do you want pouches or do you want a storage system? Okay, how much was the other storage?
No, that's.
So hang on,
We should finish this off first.
Yep. Okay, then finally, so if we just skip
Oh,
big
I thought
toys,
we
then
finished.
finally on production. Sorry, last one. Easy villagers, easy piglins, botany pots, snad,
Sand,
Just
but
gross
not
stuff
quite.
better.
Almost sand.
cadrium,
Better sand.
Kagerium.
cagerium,
Yeah.
mob spawners, and phytogenic insulator.
Mob spawners, I
So-
think, is the obvious one there for farms.
Yeah. I
So
think that's the only thing.
Kagerium and mob spawners are hostile mob farming.
Work together.
Or friendly mob, passive mob farming. Kagerium, you put is the sort of that's the passive one, but it's slower and doesn't give you XP. Mob spawners basically allows you to create a mob spawner, so you have to have a killing method, but you get so many more drops, and you can get the eggs that you've used for it back because you can get spawn eggs.
That's the one that sounds like it's going to be most valuable.
Yeah, I would lean. So mob spawners are more expensive than Kagerium. However, I would lean towards them in preference over Kagerium.
I think that makes sense. Yeah.
You okay with that, Al?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I didn't
yeah,
even think
you're-
about Kagerium when I was looking at that set. 'Cause I wasn't
Yeah,
sure about it.
that's fair enough. Yeah, okay,
For
right, that's all
easy
of them.
villagers and easy piglins, we have an adequate setup for villagers at the moment. This would allow us to easy villagers would allow us to automate it, but to be honest, at the moment, I don't think we really care.
Don't know if we would ever care. to be honest.
Yeah, I
Botany
think-
pots, we have crops growing reasonably. Maybe later we decide we want it, but
Gotcha.
Yeah,
each of these will raise the price by 12 when we get one. So this is a sort of an important one to get the first one.
Priority right.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah. So mob spawners, I think,
Yeah.
first then.
Yeah.
And that water looks nice, doesn't it?
Despite the fact that some of the others are cheaper. The additional 12.
Okay, so that's all of them. So what I've got then is, if you look in Discord, you'll see the Vault Hunters discussion thread's been renamed to working towards drawers, pouches, create vault compass, and mob spawners.
That sounds right.
From the conversation we had earlier, I take it we're happy to semi-independently go after those.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
We
if
can
you,
unlock the first two. And
So yeah,
basically
if
immediately.
you want pouches right now, Al, you go for it. If you got the research for it.
It's the only one we can actually afford.
Pouches and drawers are the same. And I think I can
Oh,
either
yeah.
afford the other one or can afford it with a bit of help from Mike and or Pete.
I was looking at simple storage networks as being the alternative. Oh, there you are. You're on my roof. Wait, aren't these... How'd you get on there? These are half blocks. Whatever.
Yep, we've got quite a lot of dead guys down here. I've just picked up a load of stuff. I've got a stack of gold nuggets.
Nice.
And then there's this dude here randomly who
Oops.
He
just
presumably dropped down, landed on. No, because that'd still be enough to
it
kill
should
him.
be a fatal thing. So he might have spawned that. What's this?
Oh yeah, Pete happened.
Ta-da! Right, let's make a pouch. It's going to be a huge amount of
that's,
this.
That's why we spawned. Does that mean that up there is now?
Bunch of this. Let's make all of this.
Yeah, Pete's nicked the buttons.
So a pouch.
So I got a solution.
Is it?
It's a
kill Pete?
bundle. Oh no!
I mean,
You know how I lost my
I fully
bundle?
expected that was the answer.
Remember how I lost my bundle?
You found it.
No, I need one.
Oh right, you need it.
I was going to say I've lost my bundle as well. I don't know what's happened to it.
Anyone got any
So,
rabbits?
Pete, do not remove the buttons on top of the nether portal. Because that makes it spawnable.
if the ghast spawns, you'll find out pretty quickly.
You can get it in living chests, but
A bundle.
well, the rabbit. Oh yeah, a bundle as well. So, is there any rabbit hide left? Anybody?
I don't have any.
I think I've probably got some. How many do you need?
3 each, I guess. If you want a pouch each.
Actually, I can't
Uh,
see any. I might not
I'd
have
love
any.
to know what happened to mine.
Mike, have you got any rabbits?
I do not.
I don't even know where rabbits are.
There's a
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I do. So you need 3 each, do you?
Yeah, we need a bundle each, so
Uh,
if we've already got one, then.
Everyone should make mailboxes.
Here you go, you see?
Or
I
by
told you it was
everyone, I
useful.
mean Mike should.
I said the 3 of us
Um,
have mailboxes, just Mike.
someone's
think.
giving you a mailbox.
Just.
No, they're giving you a
No,
post box.
Yeah, you need to make the other end.
You
which
need a
is
mailbox.
Bit it goes in.
Okay.
You post things in a post box, and you get mail in your mailbox.
It's really annoying. Thank you.
No problem.
That is more of that, I think. Any sapling? I don't know. And a string.
Gotta find somewhere to put this thing which isn't going to be horrifically ugly.
Sapling and a
Okay.
string.
Oh, that's horrible.
Bundle.
Did you make it out of the wrong
Yeah.
material?
What? No,
Pouch.
it's just
Wait,
the
what?
the post box is just horrible.
That's a seed pouch, you idiot. Ah. Can I have a refund on that? Because I just realised it's 2 rabbit hides, and I was looking at seed pouch. Admin. I'm an idiot. Look, it's late. I'll delete this if you spawn in 2 rabbit hide. Or 3.
No, I'll send you another 6.
Okay, I only need 2. Well, am I making everyone a pouch then? In that case, you can send 8.
No, I'm just be sending other people. They can make their own, I assume.
Yeah, it's just some Larimar. I'll probably need this eventually anyway in order to upgrade it. Right, click on that, then that's a bundle. That's why it required a sapling, because it's useless. It's something completely different.
It requires one of a thing it can store.
Yeah. And the pouch is not that. The bundle is not that. Woo, pouch! So that goes on here. And I can also... No upgrades or inventory contents.
So you can make a.
I guess I need a key for it. Could it be? Oh, I've got a B. Okay, cool. So you can make 2 of them. Right, oh, cool. So let's make pickup upgrade.
And stack up.
Pretty cheap, considering how much crap I've got. Have we
Yeah,
got
that's
any,
fine.
have we got any sticky? Slime. Never mind, it's already sticky. What did you want? 2 vault diamonds, some silk. Got silk. Vault diamonds? There you go. Some redstone.
Mike and Pete, do you have enough stuff to make a knowledge star?
Hang on, I'm trying to work out how to make a mailbox.
Good question. Mailbox.
Ooh.
It's a chest and 2 advanced fences, or reinforced fences.
I
Whatever they're
can't
called.
make an upgraded jungle fence.
Upgraded fence. That was it.
I've got a bunch of those. Do you want them? I made
Oh,
them
so
just for
I've
that.
got a bunch of Azalea ones. I think 10.
You can use any of them, I think. But yeah, I've got 10 left because I used. I only
Apparently I
needed
can't
2.
make a stripped coconut one.
He's crazy into
Not
coconut.
surprised. Have an Azalea on. They're great.
You can send it to him in.
Are you in your base? I'll come over to you.
I'm going to want some auto crafting very quickly if these recipes are going to be this complicated.
Well,
I want the
you're
filter
not
upgrade.
gonna have that.
You need 2, don't you, Mike?
It's. Sorry, what?
You need 2 of the upgraded fences, right?
Yeah, no, it's alright. I can get it. I got it.
So I'm coming over. I've got some Azalea ones.
No, it's alright. I'm looking for flowering azalea or regular azalea, stripped or non-stripped. Go on, man. I shall have a look through and see what there is, like all the different types.
Why didn't you do that? Never mind.
They're all ugly.
Yeah.
All really ugly.
Oh, I've got enough.
You can make one out of that.
That is horrific. Thank you.
I hope that's
What's
made out of
upgraded
that.
fence even good for?
Absolutely nothing. Say it again, yo. Give me the thing. Why won't you make the thing? Am I lagged?
I seem to be being really unlucky with breaking my bonitoite. Or
Oh, this requires research belts. What?
yeah, so you got
I didn't even notice that.
pickup upgrade and stack upgrade.
So how do you collect stuff then? So
You have
put
to have
stuff in
been
the-
sent it.
I put stuff in the post box and send it to me, and it hasn't arrived.
Have you looked in your mailbox?
Yep. Not there.
It should be, because I just sent it.
But you're still making them.
Empty.
Where are you? Over in your base?
Yep.
You sure you're looking in your mailbox and not your postbox?
Yep.
Okay,
Sorry,
so
I-
there's only two we get, which is this and this. Takes back.
Have you made yours now, Mike?
Yep.
You have. Let's see what ridiculous name you've given it.
I feel like this is going to be
That should-
annoying unless you keep one
It
of
should be
everything in it.
there.
Mike is the
should be.
pest.
Mike is the best. It is now. Yep. Doesn't work.
Yours is
So
the only
I
one.
like the way that having sent me stuff, Tristan's got to fly over here and find out how to get it back for me.
So what have you done wrong? I missed that.
I don't know, but he's done something wrong.
You must have done something wrong because
happily
it
been
works.
sending stuff to me, and it's not arriving.
Why?
Vine.
Saying that, you haven't sent anything to me, have you, Tristan?
Yes.
No, because I've not got anything either.
Well, I received it.
So
Mine
what
works.
I'm
Wow,
saying is
can you
that
check yours, please? Just
Empty.
It's all gone to hell. You've just got like 2 stacks of rabbit hide.
Empty as.
you get anything, Pete?
Nope, let me head back and just double check. I checked a second ago.
given
my
that
light
this is
is
based off
off.
the US Postal Service, is it going to arrive in 4
A
years?
week and a half, yeah.
I sent you both. Like trash.
Yeah, I can't
Okay,
sprint, I'm too hungry.
Hello to Hungry and Mike.
Story of my life. Right. Stand by, stand by,
Permanently
stand by.
hungry.
Get past my giant shrubbery.
Can
No,
someone send me
Strawberry?
something?
Lights are off.
Nobody's saying.
Yes, I'll send it now. Just on standby.
What mod pack are yours from?
Every compact.
Where are you? Giant
'Cause
lobster.
mine's Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod.
But the box, yes, but the mailbox is every compact.
There you go. I sent you something, Tristan.
No, there's two sets of mailboxes. One with
I've
Mr.
got it.
Crayfish is written on it, and one with every compact written on it. It
Get
looks
the
like
Mr. Crayfish ones.
Yeah.
Mine. Oh, yeah. Mine is every compact.
I feel like maybe they've
Well, that's
added.
ridiculous.
Yours worked earlier, Pete. Or have you changed it?
No, it didn't. I don't think we actually tested it.
I don't think it's
Oh.
that compact. I think it's supposed to be compact, but then it didn't work.
That is absolutely
I have to
ridiculous.
report a
You've
bug.
got 2 separate types of mailboxes.
Well, this one seems like it's just an extension of that one because it shows up. It's not like it doesn't recognize it,
Yeah, exactly.
so it must be working.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. Exactly. It does talk to it. That's stupid. And it's literally it's the same model and everything.
Yeah, so it's obviously intended to be that.
Well, in which case, I'm gonna rage quit.
Oh, okay.
Night night. Sleep well.
It's getting late, and I'm heading to down.
Do you not want to remove it now while you actually remember? Because you're just going to leave it there and go in 2 weeks' time. Go, oh, it doesn't work.
Yeah, but I've already left now.
Yeah, can you really be bothered?
Fine, I'll go and destroy it, burn it down.
Burn it to the ground.
I forgot I wasn't wearing my elytra.
Oh, we're burning Pete's stuff down.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Don't give my dares.
Too late.
Is anyone joining me in this vault?
All the stuff was in it.
What?
Do you want to? Hang on.
There was nothing in it when I opened it.
I didn't open it. I broke it.
Oh, that's weird.
Mike, break yours.
So is it just that the UI isn't showing it?
Possibly?
I don't understand.
Putting stuff down. I'll come and join you. Just putting stuff down, and then
It's a level 9 vault, by the way, so don't die.
Sure.
No pressure.
I don't want to. don't want to level
I'm
9.
going to shoot off.
Choo.
No.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Night all.
Sleep well.
Don't let the bad bugs bite.
Unless you're into that kind of thing.
That'd be weird.
Oh yeah, he's the one who's into it, not me.
Yes. This is my netherite pick. It is. Good thinking. Put that away. I also need... Oh, what am I doing now? This joker. Give me that. Thank you. I'll do. Right, you go in my offhand. Merci bien. I suppose when my my idol dies, I can use my shield. Right, let's see if we can either get a scavenger vault and I can win my bounty, or an easy vault and we can win the vault.
Mike, do you want to kick Pete since he's still in the party?
I
but
tried, it
back?
said player not found.
Okay.
Avengers assemble!
But it shouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on my way over.
I'm on my way. I don't know where I'm
Mystery
going.
to happiness.
Why is this on the floor now? Glow item frame, so you can find it in the dark. That makes sense.
Like my pouch out on my right hip.
Can't actually see it because of your massive armor. There it is. Cool. What does mine look like? Oh yeah, looking good, stylish. I've actually got one like this IRL. Doesn't hold nearly as many items though. Blimey. So I'm going to be picking up a load of crap with my pouch.
I put it on match backpack contents, but I don't have any contents. So
Match. Oh, I forgot about this.
I've
You
put it
can
on-
block things in it. Oh, you could do the remember thing. That's actually independent. Oh, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Have you seen that? Do you know that?
Hey, on my way.
the memory thing.
The memory
yeah.
thing, yeah. So you can do this and sort of put things in it, and
Oh, yeah, when I break the post box, yeah, a load of stuff comes out of it. That's rubbish.
shift click into open tab first.
I'm just going to use it as a one button press open
Allows
shelf
selecting
box
a
thing.
slot. Allows selecting a slot that will be used to show its item on top of storage. What?
So if you put it down,
Oh wait.
like that, you can have it
That's
showing an
tiny.
icon.
I'm going to step back or I'll nick it by accident. Hooray!
Okay.
Hopefully that doesn't take any
Anyway,
damage.
news are.
You here? There you are.
Yep. I see.
Geronimo! Joining world. Find the monoliths. Find the zombie. I haven't seen a single scavenger vault since I picked up the bounty to find the most common thing from a scavenger vault. Can't see. Oh, it's a different flavour today.
Ah, honey one. Hope this means it has race.
Don't think so.
I think it's Larimar ore I need to mine 3 of.
Just borrow one of ours,
I've
probably.
turned north.
Tristan's got a huge amount. I'm staying in this room to see if we've got anything good in it.
Let's see. What is
In this
this?
room as well.
I think this might be an Omega room. I think this is the vendor room.
Oh, what
Heading
then?
north. I'll come with you.
I don't know, but it's a room I don't recognise.
Mike, I found some Larimar.
Have you? Oh, I need to mine it. I think it's Larimar anyway. You down?
Oh, in that case, sorry. I thought this was an ore
What?
room, actually, or I would have not done it.
What on earth is this?
Oh, you've already
place?
done it. You,
Yes.
you went north. Did you?
Yeah.
Following.
I mean, I haven't found anything here.
Oh, okay.
Well, I am going to nick these brewing stands. Oh, there's a wooden chest. So no, it's a normal room, but I haven't found any mobs.
It's just a really
Oh no, it's a trading room. So if we brought gold, you could trade it for
Like Vault Gold,
this flawed jewel, for example,
oh, fair enough.
the stacking stuff.
in the northwest corner.
At least
Flawless jewel for 3
I'm
gold.
going to go back again. I appreciate I've sort of wasted 2 minutes now, but yeah.
Oh, it's an interesting new room.
Well, that's interesting. Control Q works as advertised, but way slower than Shift. Well, I don't necessarily.
I'm
need to
going
do-
east to the next room now.
Cool, cool. Wait, are you going to need assistance being several levels below?
Probably not, as long as I'm careful. It's a room with lots of mob spawning in it. So far, so good. Oh, it's a spawner up in there. How am I going to deal with that?
I remind you that if you haven't
No.
created the correct equipment, you can't break spawners.
I wasn't expecting to break this one. It's up in the air, and so therefore it'll be fine.
I can hear a spider. I don't know where it is. There you are.
I found a monolith, by the way.
Hold on. Now that I have actually accidentally held down this Control Q thing, I see why Iskall looks like he's pressing it on every single one. You have to be quite slow to aim at it correctly. Still downstairs, apparently. Okay, fine.
I've got a lot of zombies spawning here.
Should probably leave then.
Oh, I'm safe.
My pouch is already full. Well, it's got max stacks anyway.
My pouch doesn't have anything in it, I don't think.
Well, I've been
There's
doing
a
the
lot of
control.
zombies.
Been doing the Control Q trick. You see.
Have you seen this?
Oh.
Tristan?
So
Ooh.
again, Mike,
Have you seen this?
what's this?
What's this?
Where I
What's
am
this?
with all the zombies?
No. Because I'm somewhat busy with all my own zombies.
Fair enough.
Do you need me to head north?
Nah, I've killed them now.
Wait, which way has everyone gone?
I
North.
continued east. Actually, a spot at help would be useful, Al. I'm not in danger. Not yet, anyway.
I'll head east. I didn't see a monolith downstairs and I can't be bothered going upstairs. Oh, I ran straight into the wall, into an azalea.
Smooth.
What a waste of a whoosh.
Actually, in fairness, I'm starting to make... See what I mean? Starting to
hit.
make headway.
I can cope with zombies. More zombies, please. Sort of. Ow. Not the baby ones, though. Didn't ask
Yeah, I
for
got
those.
through nearly an entire stack of arrows on that.
Don't you have Infinity on you, but
No.
I nearly died from that.
What? I didn't take a single point of damage.
Funny that. Stop making baby
Didn't take
zombies,
any
though.
damage from the elite mob, but I took damage from the non-elites.
I'm just gonna wait for that.
The poison cloud's making my computer struggle. Okay. Mate, you should move from there because you're causing this spawner to just actually create badness.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Problem solved.
Thank you.
No, I'm stuck up here. Thanks. Thank you for not turning on the thing that's going to throw sticks at me. Part of the mod. In hard mode, they can chuck things at you to knock you off the pillars. Have you explored this room then? Is this called explored?
No, this was literally by the front door. I was just like, ugh.
Okay. I like how you can just climb in, honey. Ain't no thing. Seems like a spider's vault rather than a wraith's vault, huh?
Yeah, I haven't seen any race. Disappointing.
More than enough spiders. Huh?
Lame, Al.
Who?
You.
Don't know him. Them. Take damage. Get hit, etc.
Mind you, is taking damage. Concerning.
Not you. I'm going to take that because they're quite difficult to make.
It was spicy.
Spicy! There is a secret one. Look at that. I'm so good at this. Having watched other people do it and therefore I know what's happening. Oh, no monolith here. Look, a Mike. Mike, you seem to be
I'm just quietly healing up. Don't mind me.
you're having trouble there.
No, actually. Yep.
What? Hello? Oh. Hey. Oh, I didn't get hit by that then. What
If you have a spare moment now,
Hmm.
behind me is a baby zombie.
Very hard to hit.
You have a heal off cooldown?
Yeah, but I can't heal you.
Really? But
Yeah,
you
it's
You and Peter have taken that.
Ah. There's like one chest over there that I want to get that I haven't got.
Hey. Get off my chest.
No, there we go.
Over here? Where?
Forwards. This way.
For bats.
In there. Got it. Oh, that's rubbish. I think
Ah!
that's empty.
Thought I was about to lag out and crash or something. Well, I lagged out but didn't crash. Can't get up there. How do we get out?
I got in over here. So sort of
Oh, yeah.
assumed that I can go back the other way. So far my assumptions are panning out. Ooh, what's up here? Oh, that's just a boring way through.
Wait, which way did we come from? You went straight.
This way. We came from this side.
Oh yeah, where this thing
This
is.
was the way in. And then here looks like a way up. Ooh, that looks like a spicy way down. That's going to be a fatal fall if anyone falls down it, so don't fall down it. That's
Oh, it's this
fizzling.
bloody one. Careful of being up here if you're going to be up here. I think it's the one with two parallel. Oh no, it's not. Hi.
This one was a fizzle spawn.
It's all yours.
Thank you. There are zombies coming from behind.
There we go. It's not a friendly noise. Why are the baddies here? Oh, there's another spawn. Probably why. Just die. Thank you. How's Tristan getting on? All good?
Fine. Yeah. I was a bit low on health for a bit, but recovered now.
Oh crap! Whoa! I missed the ground with my bucket, and I hit the ground with my legs.
Yeah,
That
heal up,
sounds
please.
unpleasant.
Yeah, that wasn't fun. There's no monolith in this room anyway. That's what I've discovered. Why are you... What's this all about? Get lost. How do you even get to the other side of this room? There we go. Eat it.
Running low on arrows already.
That's what Infinity's good for. I'm going to the next room, east, Mike.
Yep, no worries. Honey's basically the same as water, right?
Yeah, for falling in, I already did that.
No worries.
For other reasons, no. Probably didn't need to do that. Never mind. There's a ore POI in the next room. There's definitely some Larry markers, I can see it. And it has fizzle.
Is that heading east?
East, yeah.
Where's the red genie? Stupid honey. Whereabouts?
So, I don't know. If I put a thing down, maybe you can see it.
Ping, yeah. Let's have a look. Ah, yeah, eyes on. Yeah.
Oh, baddies. Ow.
Wait, what the?
I got a trap. Oh my god, there's a lot of them. Might have killed Mike. I have not killed Mike. Phew.
Ah, good. There's another ore one there. Ah, okay, right. So there's more than one ore thing next to each other.
Yeah, and this chest was a trap, which is why we got so many.
No worries. Excellent. That's 3 Larimar, so I think that's my bounty done.
It'll tell you.
It'll tell you if you've finished it.
Oh, in that case, it isn't. Larimar.
Might as well get
Is there
everything.
anything I was seeing?
Yes, but you might need to set the keybind.
What's the name of the thing?
Bang miner.
It'll be under bounty.
Oh, bounty, yeah.
Controls, keybinds.
Ah! You're spawning too fast, my friend. Get lost. There's some more Larimar over here. I will not mine it.
It's Sparkletine ore.
Ah. That's a little rarer, I believe.
Oh yeah. Shall I mine this then?
No, go for it.
Only one piece anyway. I got the XP for mining it, even though I'm silk touch. I'm not silk. I'm silk touching it. That's weird. I didn't expect that.
Ah, baby zombie.
10 minutes already. How do we get? What? We really need to fly through these vaults if we're going to do a monolith vault successfully.
Yeah, you need to not be looting every POI in every room.
Yeah, but they're so enticing. Look! Am I lagging or something? Because that was a perfect one, except for the fact that I died. I mean, I didn't die, but it hurt. I'm going another room east, Mike. Don't die in there.
Yep, okay.
That's not a monolith, that is the other one, pylon. Oh my god, there's a lot of spiders in here. There's a spider queen! I can't deal with it. Help.
Elite
On
spider.
my way.
Maybe don't help. you might get got. Was that a spider queen or was that just an elite spider? In either case, I'm not fighting it.
I'm not sure what a spider queen would be.
Well, I saw one on... I'm leaving, Mike. It was a bad place.
Fine.
I saw one on Iskel's stream. Let's go north. Which way did Tristan go? So we'll have done that path. So let's go south.
I want to see the Spider Queen.
It was a spider with an egg sac on its back.
I found a regular spider. I found several
Because
regular.
So there's elite mobs, and once you get to a certain level, there's tier 2 mobs.
It wasn't a
Not
tier
aware
2
of
mob.
any.
I've killed the elite spider. There's a lot of beasts. Help! 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 Help!
Can't.
help.
I'm far away and I'm getting attacked. That's why I said don't go in there. I also don't know the way down because I
like-
jumped in the honey pot.
Blowing. It's like the replicators that Stargate these things. Right, got them all. Oh no, there's one there.
You alive?
Got them all. Yep. There's at least one more left alive. Got him. Blimey. That was scary. Yeah, killed the elite spider thing without any real issue.
That spider nearly killed me. What the heck? They're so hard to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is kind of the scary thing about spiders.
Yeah, but they do so much damage. Can't have both, mate. I'm running out of mana. Is that a
So
mana
having
pad?
killed that thing, like, does that...
You'll got a
Massive.
load of XP from that.
Where did that pylon go?
There's
That's
a-
They're worth a lot more XP.
Fair enough. There's a load of POIs here, but I'm also kind of nervous there's going to be more elite mobs in here.
No,
more-
elite mobs are they specifically spawn once, I believe.
Fair enough. I'm just a little bit antsy about going too near POIs at this point, though. It feels
Yeah,
like greeting.
if you need health, grab health first.
So, I mean, at full health.
Oh, okay. You weren't when I looked before.
Yeah, but you know.
You got aid, so you heal fast when you do heal.
Yep. There's a POI in a place that's going to be an absolute nightmare to get to and back off from if I have to. So let's rush it.
6.5 minutes.
Cool.
Fizzle. There we go.
Oh, perfect. I was just looking for a mana refill and it happened to be the one in that room that might liberate.
Right, have you gone back to where the elite spider was?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not really much looting to be done here. At least the POIs that I found, or POIs that I found. And I'm very aware at this point that I'm greeding. So
greeding?
I'm going to... Greeding.
Oh. Yeah.
So,
I'm lagging.
one
That's not
POI
fun.
and I'm out. Oh, is this a monolith?
Ah, crap.
Blood Vault Altar Block.
So that'll tell you that presumably if you sacrifice some health to it,
Yep.
it'll give you a blessing. It's worth doing if you've got the health to spare. I'd heal up first and afterwards.
It's given me, I don't even know what that, a blessing of Valara.
Yeah. So 3 of those, and you can make an idol with them.
I will worry about this in a little bit if that's alright, because
Yeah.
spawns.
Where did you go, Mike?
Up here. In a wood.
Same room?
Right. Back it
Oh,
out.
yeah. I see.
I can hear things behind me. Ah. Serious.
Got.
There you are.
Woohoo!
4 minutes. Oop.
No idol, no monolith in here. Let's go. Should head back and sort of hover around.
Yeah. It's west, isn't it?
Through
Yeah,
this big
see.
purple space.
I was going to say, if only someone left something big and purple there for me to follow, that would have been, helpful.
So this will be. This is only 3 rooms away. So the next room to this one is the end, so we can hang out or see what's in the next one.
For 3 minutes and 40 seconds, I'm given,
It feels like it's been a decent run.
Yeah.
I don't think greeding it is worth it.
I was just hoping to see a monolith just on the edge of vision.
2 monoliths.
Well, that's true. You'd
I'm
have to
just-
find one as well.
Picking up a few vanilla blocks for
Woo!
patient's sake, basically.
I'm doing so badly.
Ow.
I've not managed to land a single MLG.
Bucket of honey. If anyone's got any spare buckets,
No, I didn't bring any.
so you can possibly make a crafting table and use the iron harvester to do it. I think. Make a crafting table. Do I have iron? Yes.
Yes. That's like the only Vault Hunters player who stops in the middle of the game to craft.
We're going west to east.
East
put
to
it in chat.
west.
Yeah, west to east.
Oh, we're now going
Okay,
east to
then.
west because we're going home.
Got turned around slightly.
Okay, so that's both. Where's the honey? Where's that branch honey gone?
What is this room? Is this what you found,
Are you-
Tristan? Yeah, I've got north.
2 minutes. There we are.
Wow,
So
that's
we've
cool,
got
yeah.
honey.
Is one of you near the entrance?
Yeah,
Could you ping, please?
hold on. See that?
No, I didn't alert.
Oh, I can see your
Ping.
alert.
No, I've just pinged.
Oh,
Ping again, please. Oh, still only seeing mine. Oh, I found a monolith though. Is that lit?
just in time.
No.
What have I found? Oh, it's a boring.
Oh.
Well, there's a puzzle room which we could have done. That's got a wibbly effect as well. Weird. Has the whole vault got it?
2015?
Yeah, the vault's got it.
What on earth is this room? That is. Oh, it's another trading room.
Another what room?
Omega room's the trading one.
Oh
Less
yeah,
than
that's what
1
we
minute.
found.
Yeah, I'm running west. I think this is the trade room I found first.
Oh, then go south. Can you see this now?
South from there. Oh yes, it is south. Yes, I see that.
Cool. Then you can
Okay,
follow
fair
the
play.
purple.
1800 experience for 1 elite spider. That's
Yeah.
roughly 3/4 of the entire experience I got for killing 55 mobs. That's insane.
Hey, welcome back to Zucker. That wasn't very much XP, but at least we survived.
I've only got 2.8
Okay.
Ks.
Whoop. Was that you, Mike?
Oh, I somewhat dominated the XP in that then apparently.
You did, yes.
I did kill an elite round, so I got 1400 from that.
I bravely ran away from a spider.
I mean, all I had to do was stand on the other side of the lake of honey and blink it with arrows.
Ah, yeah. The honey does help. Is this our chest? It's already got stuff in.
Oh yeah, it's not that chest. I haven't put anything in. Ours
Any
should
of
be
these
over
chests will do.
here, I think.
Well, there's 3 of us now.
Mike and Al. Maybe it's up here.
Good thing we have this
Yeah.
sensible
Label.
sorting system.
Here we go.
sticking. Just sticking my vanilla stuff in a chest out of the way.
Thought I'd lost my shulker box. Just going to get across. Give me all of that, and then put this crap in there that we don't want to share because it's useless. And I don't want to share it because it's posh, although that's just a trap disarm chance, so I'm not too worried about that. I'll keep that. I think all of this can go in.
I don't think I placed a single block in that.
You didn't even
Sounds
keep your
simple.
way home.
No.
Right, job done. Might have to do more. Ugh. I like doing vaults, but I don't like over leveling everybody. Like out leveling people. I'll just have to keep failing.
Oh, backpack. I was thinking, I
Ah,
don't feel like I've put enough stuff in.
you're correct. It's going to be a while before I get used to that, I think.
Okay, where's the? Oh, there it
Up
is.
here where we are.
So bring all
This
this
one.
out.
Not the one I was standing by.
Put all this
This one
in.
here.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I sort it?
No, that's fine.
Don't need those. Don't need that. Don't need that.
Valara's blessing you keep. Whoever put that in.
Thank you.
Shall I keep the vault stone? Is it
Yeah.
annoying?
Basically,
Who's put a shulker box in there by accident with the Wendar's blessing in?
that'd be me.
It's like looking at someone's personal chest of drawers. Or
Everyone
something.
sorted?
I think so.
So it's looking to see if there's anything else which is vanilla in there to take out. Like I've taken out the chromatic iron from that.
I should actually check that I got everything out of my pack. I did. Where's the iron in? Right, I think that's good.
Al, bottom row is yours.
Yoink. Gimme. Thank you.
Nope, not 4.
Oh, I was wondering why you weren't dividing it into 4. Thanks, Brain. Gee, Brain, what do you want to do tonight? Bah. How about nothing? Eh. These mystery boxes have not turned out well. Oh, it's because they nerfed them.
Is they? Ah.
Yeah, I think they only give a very rare chance of something posh, and mostly just emeralds and diamonds.
I thought
And
they
Larimar.
reduced the chance of it giving rubbish vanilla stuff.
Oh, that's mine. That's fine. I'm ignoring it because I thought it wasn't mine, but it was mine. I thought they made it return rubbish vanilla stuff. Ooh, that's good. That pouch made a big difference to looting.
If we have more than one bounty table, can you have more than one bounty?
No.
No,
Pretty
they're all
sure.
the same, I think.
So that should have been 2 burger patties each.
Yep. Okay, now I need to put down a shulker box to
Sort it out. Uperline ore. Nice. Don't think anyone wants the unobtainium. I don't even tend to notice I've put that in. Now I'm full. Yeah.
Ah.
Fine. Really not getting much vault meat.
One of you could take the cooked vault steak if you want.
So there's 2 vault meat there for it. Probably Al.
No, it's for me.
Oh, for you. No, in that case, I think I'm just going to sort. That's everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
What is this? Oh, that's you 2.
Where did I put my... Here you are.
Now you see why I dumped those.
Mystery box!
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Nothing. What?
that's dirt.
Unless someone else picked it up.
Diamonds. 7 diamonds.
1 diamond.
I didn't get anything in mine. Unless it was something I already have. Unless it's in my
Oh,
pouch.
Star next to it.
2 diamonds. It's in my pouch. I forgot I had a pouch.
Oh, it's 11:30. Blimey.
Oh jeez.
It's alright. It's
I'll
Friday.
bring it
I mean, yeah, but I've got
Then
a small
again.
child.
Oh, sure.
back. Days do not exist.
Well, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I do have to
She
be up
will
at
be
a
up at-
reasonable time.
At 7, if I'm lucky. 6:30 more likely, regardless of what day of the week it is. And because in fairness, I mean, my sort of good news is it got to this morning,
And I know I mentioned it a few times. I've got two bosses. One sort of, they're both senior to me, but one is more so than the other, if that makes sense. Anyway, the senior one called the other two of us up and was like, right, need to have a chat. I was like, ugh, because usually that's a bad sign. And he goes, look, I know that the technical manager's been off sick for the last 3 weeks, but you've both done a really, really good job, so I've written you both up for a bonus. I was like, oh, thank you very much. That's very nice of you. It's just a sort of nice little pleasant way to round off the week. Especially given that in the last 3 weeks I've done 5 weeks worth of hours. I was going to say 5 weeks worth of work, but that's not quite right, because by the end of it I was getting quite frazzled. But yeah, it's been... Yeah, I don't know. Can't think. I literally can't think, got no idea, too tired. But yeah,
before finishing, Mike, are you able to make, or Al actually, are you able to make a knowledge star?
let me file this stuff and check.
No.
Yeah.
I have 6.
Because if so, I can unlock drawers.
Bearing in mind, I have paid substantially less attention than I intended to. Let's phrase it that way. To the sort of the Vault Hunter tech stuffs.
Yeah, but that's just, it's looted, whether you've looted enough stuff in the vault. Basically.
Okay.
You need a bit of Larimar. I think it's like 16 Larimar.
Whoa.
And
That sounded weird. I didn't like it.
what is it?
It's like
8 knowledge shards, which you make from 72 knowledge essence.
I've got 6 knowledge shards.
I may be able to finish it off with those 6 then, if you're willing to donate them to drawers.
You can have them. Pay night. Benny.
I mean, the short version is I'm pretty confident I will be able to.
Stuck.
It's just, doing it kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. It is late, you're right.
Always right, I'm Mike.
I can turn my pickup up actually. There we go. Hello, they're in this one.
Happy for you to grab them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just checking before I just take valuable stuff.
Then I can finish my building over time. Right, that's it. I'm done.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching,
Well
everyone.
done, Hi, chat.
That's the end of it.
Right.
Did you like shaders, chat? I hope so. I'm keeping them. I really like the atmospheric effects that it gives you. Gosh, they're good. I'm tired. I shouldn't have kept playing, but I did. I keep thinking it's Friday, it's fine, but I'm supposed to be getting up early on Saturdays these days, and it's not helpful
Oh yeah,
to Jen
I
either.
won't be tomorrow.
So it's a bit naughty of me. But oh well. Live and learn. I keep going to bed late anyway, so I don't see why today should be any different. Job done. Anyway, thanks for watching. Join me on Tuesday. Yeah, and we'll be playing 3 weeks in a row. This Friday,
Yep.
today, next Friday, and the Friday after. Hopefully some of us will start leveling up and catching up. Anyway.
Oh, but I'm level 6 now, so...
Yeah, do better than Pete, which is weird, because you're not
Is-
paying any
I
attention
thought,
to it.
Pete, I thought Pete was level 6 as well.
Yeah, Pete was already level 6.
Okay, so I'm drawing with Pete.
Which means you're doing better than Pete, because Pete's trying. Very trying. Bye, chat.
Hey-yo.